just do, he just smooth, bringing much news with the facts when he crush fools. I'm rough school, I bust moves like crush groove. Pass me the mic and I'll turn it into lunch food. Just cool, but talk slick and he'll punch dudes. Cowards get the message and they hush like chubs do. You can bring your whole bus crew plus two. T-Dub-T is astronomical, you comical. You a fool if you think we'll ever honor you. Them other channels ain't shit, no abdominal. This the face of new media, fuck a Donahue. You see my giant crew, we shine like a diamond do. If any trolls disrespect, yo, we finding you. We all surrounded you, it ain't no reminding you. He already done surpassed what you trying to do. So quit the fake smoke, you suckers better take notes. When you step into the chat, you better wipe your feet. Hit the like and keep your comments short and sweet. My homie just not a joke, you don't want to war. Plus a deep boxing IQ, you don't want to spar. He broadcasted from Jersey, so we straight. Put you deep in the dirt, that's why they call this the Garden State. You seem tough but not a threat like a garden snake. We not scared of you, we chopping off a head or two. Mark your calendar, remember what we said to you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Mark your calendar, remember what I'm telling you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Word them up. T-Dub-T, we in a spot. LDBC strong.
What's good? Salute to the family. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody having a good Sunday so far. AJ, salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Sean, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Yakar, what's good, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. Yo, the Wise Crush, Mr. PSA, how you feeling, Brody? Appreciate you for stopping through. Miss Joette, salute, Queen. Appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling? Ghost, what's good, bro? How y'all feeling, man? Hopefully everybody had a good start to their day, man. Yeah, I know the slogan. We ain't here to break the news. We're here to have a conversation. So we're gonna have a conversation about Tank Davis, man. The funny thing about this situation too, right here, fake salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. Funny thing about this Tank situation is it really do apply to real life. That's why I think boxing is just easily, hands down, best sport out there, man. Last night upset me. What happened, bro? You talking about Rockman? You must be talking about Rockman, huh, Fate? How y'all bros feeling, man? Appreciate Travis stopping through. But this Tank situation is very, very, very similar to real life. And anytime you got people around you, you want to make sure you got the right folks around you, man. So guys, I like Rockman. I don't know why I liked him. It just seemed like he gotta work on some things for sure. Rose, just salute, bro. Appreciate you for stopping through. Mike, how you feeling, bro? Appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling? Shout out to Greg Hardy. Yeah, salute to Greg Hardy. He put on a good performance. And he's a real boxer now, I guess you could say, right? At least he fought a boxer and he actually won. Yeah, Greg Hardy did his thing, man. Salute to the Queen, Lady Do. How you feeling? Appreciate you for stopping through. Don't work too hard over there. Main event was the kid that lost because of the ref being a... Oh, yes. Yeah, man. These refs, man. Lately, man, these referees been terrible. I ain't even going to hold you. On some of these fights, these referees been showing a lot of inexperience, man. Rockman's going to pull it out to the third round. I did too, Sean. I definitely did. And I don't know, maybe that 100-pound difference, was a deciding factor, because the punch that he got dropped with, it didn't even look like he put too much into it. He still dropped him. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, wow. Dr. Mark, salute. The OG, flawless mentality. How you feeling? Appreciate you for stopping through as you always do. Salute to the LDBC and my TWT family. Hope everybody enjoying this Sunday, man. We just gonna have this little boxing conversation. I know, today is football Sunday, but I love my boxing, man. But yeah. Yeah, Rockman. I mean, back to the drawing board, man. It ain't the end of the world for him, but he definitely got to improve, man, because it's already seemed like it's hard for this dude to get opportunities as is, man. And I for one want to continue to see him get his just due, keep getting his shot. And he just got to keep working, man. He released his statement. I mean, he sound like he in good spirits, so he's just gonna get back to work. Mm-hmm. The most impressive thing about Greg Hardy was the jab. And me and Flossie was talking about this on the phone, like the way he was changing levels. The Greg Hardy showed some discipline, man. He showed some skill in there, man, to be, fresh in the game, man. So I be early in his career, and he definitely beat a real boxer. So salute to Greg Hardy for putting on. He outweighed Rockman by like 100 pounds. I think that was the big problem, though. Kid was watching the other guy and dropped him 3 times, but the ref only counted 2 because he claimed the so-called slip, but got punched up and gave the guy like a 20-second count. Yeah, these referees, man, they've been blowing it lately, man. Some of these guys in some meaningful fights too. Go back to the gym, go back to the basics. A loss is part of boxing. If you learn from it, yeah. If you learn from it, it's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Rather than a loss. Kid got dropped once after the ref started counting at 3, and the kid didn't know he couldn't turn around. The ref just called it off. Yeah, man, that's a little sus. It's a little sus. Definitely a little sus. Oh, you do? You got a guaranteed rematch? That's what's up. You heard him. He stayed disciplined. Yeah, man. He ain't get wild. It was impressive how he got his business done. You get what I'm saying? Salute to Greg Hardy. Y'all smashed the like button too, man. Jab that like button, how Greg Hardy was jabbing. I seen Rockman Jr. last night, man. But salute to both. I mean, I rock with fighters win, lose, or draw. I mean, he took his loss like he take his wins like a man. So he ain't make no excuses. He lost. He gave it his all. You know what I mean? He came up short. That's all you can ask for. You know what I mean? He definitely got a lot of things to work on for sure, for sure. Greg Hardy got popped. Yeah, man, he outweighed him by like 100 pounds. Had no business fighting a guy with that type of weight disadvantage without using his full skill set. That's a fact. That played a factor. And I know people feel like heavyweights is heavyweights, but man, we talking about 100 pounds, man. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. Mm-hmm. Seen as a future champion, sadly he lost his path, and now we are sad. We never got to see how good he could have been. Yeah, I don't know what stagnated his growth so much either, Ghost. It just seemed like he's still real green. He's not fluid in there like he should be. You get what I'm saying? That's what I noticed. He just not. He don't look comfortable. It was his debut. The kid was levels above dude, and the other guy was talking shit after saying it was planned, but he was getting his ass beat. Yeah, facts. Ain't no plan. Yeah, he was getting chipped, getting hands put on you. Pro football, UFC. Yeah, man. So you know he talented. That is an interesting way to look at it. Because he damn sure, he played for my Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? He had some fights in the UFC. You get what I'm saying? He switched over to boxing, and here we are. I guess he's doing pretty well for himself, man. Boxing is a life, and how you recover from a loss. That's a fact. Jose Diaz, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up, too. Greg Hardy was a fat 100 pounds. That man was 100 pounds with pure muscle. That's a fact. He was in shape, Ghost. He was in shape for real, dog. He was ready for it. And partly did it. He hasn't been taking it serious, and the long breaks away from boxing makes you lose things for sure. Yeah, it looked like he missing the drive. I don't know. Like, you get what I'm saying? The sense of urgency in the ring, I just don't see it. You get what I'm saying? Salute to the family, man. Sean Clark, salute, bro. Appreciate you in that super chat for adding the color in the chat, family. Much appreciation. I feel Rockman should have snapped that jab out a little more and went to the body. That's a fact. I think that once he started getting hit, I think he was surprised by the skill set and the power of Greg Hardy. You get what I'm saying? I think he went in there confident. I think somewhere along the lines, man, early in the fight, his confidence kind of got took from him. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't look good. Appreciate you, Sean. Big Dog Willie, what's good with it? Khan. Mm-hmm. We already know how great Khan is, man. Salute to Big Dog Willie. What's good with it, bro? Ref had me effed up, but always, man. I'm betting on a rematch. The kid gonna win this time. Yeah, man, it's a good thing he got the rematch fate because he need to get his get back. He need to get another opportunity to right that wrong. Unfortunately, the ref, you know what I mean, wanted to be the star of the show that last night, but good thing for him, he got another you know what I mean, opportunity. Salute to the TWT family. Appreciate you, big dog. Ellerbe give snakes vibes, yeah, man. So again, y'all, I just wanted to talk about that because I seen, you know, a couple of y'all wanted to bring that up, the fights from last night. So I ain't had no problem. But we gonna get into this Leonard Ellerbe and Tank situation. Greg Hardy got asthma. Yeah, I seen him take his pump during a fight one time in the UFC. Yo, he couldn't go three rounds in UFC. I seen him show heart. Still got some time. He need to call Ronnie Shields or Ismail Salas. He need a new camp. Yeah, he definitely need to add something to his camp, man. Big as the TW family. I don't know, man. We getting bigger, man. We getting bigger, Brody. We getting bigger. Man, salute to everybody that supports the TWT family too, man. Y'all make the grind worth it, man. Trust me, man. Trust me, and we see y'all, and we appreciate y'all. Facts, big dog. Growing, and it's a great thing, man. Organically too, which is the most important, and it's genuine. So I got love for every last one of y'all in the TWT family and every last one of y'all that supports the family. Much appreciation to everybody, man. Much appreciation to Dr. Mark for always showing up and showing love, too. Doesn't go unnoticed, man. I appreciate all y'all. Dude that was dropping time, say he wanted Tank in the future. It was a lightweight fight. Yeah, they all want Tank, too, don't they, Fate? They all want Tank. Rockman was on the ropes. I don't know how he survived that sequence. He got a sturdy chin, but defense need work, right. And he need to work on his fluidity in there, man. He look a bit, you know, like he be plodding in there. Like he get what I'm saying? He need to work on his feet, movement and everything. Like, get what I'm saying? I don't know, he just seemed a bit stiff in there. You know what I'm saying? He look a little like rough around the edges, man. He need to definitely sharpen up on some things for sure. For sure. Yeah, Crush, man. I know I was rooting for him, man. I like Rockman. I like him. I don't know. I just like him. He ready for Benavidez. You were correct. Who that Jose who said that was ready for Benavidez? Yeah, Dr. Mark, Lady Duke, appreciate your content, as so do I. Yes, sir. Definitely keep them coming. Watch it, just Dean was wild. It was one-sided fight. You talking about Dean the Great? Fate? You talking about the Misfits fight, right? That card. By the way, my boy Danny Perro about to go pro. 12-2 card. He's fighting Dean Williams as his intro. Working hard in camp, making me proud. Look out for him, 6'5" of middleweight. That's pretty big for middleweight too, man. 6'5". Damn. All right, Dean the Great. Yeah. He got some skill, don't he? He could fight. Man, he a influencer or YouTuber, whichever one you want to call him. Yeah, man. They did boy bad, man. 2020, he was robbing badly. He's gonna be 22, amazing prospect. Felix Savon. I'm gonna check him out, Ghost. I'm gonna definitely check him out. Move like a middleweight. I'm gonna check him out for sure. Legit boxer. He was 2-time Golden Glove, I heard. Yeah, man. It was that definitely was in a way it was even matchup, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It was even shit. They was going at it. You're right. I ain't put that much into it. The ref did do them a disservice last night. And lucky for him, he got that rematch. 18 years old. Anytime you're 18 and you could perform like that under them lights, you definitely got a bright future, man. So let's see how they look when they run it back. I'll definitely be looking for it. I'll be looking for it when it come back around. Yeah, man. And just to touch on the little bit of boxing that was on last night, Jaime Munguia moved his record to 41-0. He fought another unknown I mean, he pretty much beat this dude into submission, made the kid quit, busted his nose up pretty good, dropped him. I believe dropped him a couple times, I think it was, and that dude didn't want no more. He just gave up. Robeisy wants the monster now. I like Robeisy. Hey, I'm all for it. If he wanted, I want it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fight him, I want to see it. Yeah, it gave me weird vibes. But yeah, man, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. Why I'm here today, man. And again, Tank a grown man. He could fight his own battles. This is in no attempt to fight a Tank Davis battle. This is just to highlight the sucker behavior. I don't care what nobody says. Sucker behavior and the snake behavior that goes on in the sport of boxing when you ain't a yes man. And that's just again, this is just my opinion on this situation, y'all. So Broner called him out. Facts, man. Yeah, they trying to get him there, Ghost. They trying to get him there. Yeah, they trying to get him there. I mean, we're just wasting potential on my eyes out. You think he's ready? Answer from the monster. We're going to see, Jose, because I'm going to keep my eyes and ears close to that situation as well. Because he want all the smoke. But yeah, man, so we all know, man, Tank Davis ain't had the smoothest ride and the smoothest situation when it came to Mayweather Promotions, man. I mean, you seen it. We seen the public lashing out the fallouts and the back and forth. You know what I mean? And it just simply put, it just ain't been a smooth ride all the way for Tank Davis over there with Mayweather Promotions. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me how we seeing this situation kind of unfold right in front of us, and it just to be straight up, it's pretty suspect. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, at what point is it okay to root against the guy that you've been so heavily promoting for years and years upon years? Yeah, the last, I mean, more than handful of years, like pretty much since this guy been in boxing. I mean, you've been on record stating numerous times how great Tank Davis is, and he the best thing in boxing. He the cash cow. He the man. He this, he that. Right? And if that's the case, then why were you caught, rooting against this man when he was fighting Rolly? You get what I'm saying? Like, at what point is it cool to be a sucker, you know what I'm saying, and be a snake and think can't nobody call you out on it because you make money? And this is the problem in boxing, man. Snake behavior need to be called out. And, I'm calling a snake, man. Like, if you in the crowd, you've been promoting Tank Davis, but you in the crowd secretly rooting against Tank, and you was caught, and they overheard you saying Rolly gonna knock Tank out. You get what I'm saying? And let me just read this post that Tank put up. I got it in the thumbnail, but for y'all if y'all can't see it all the way, I'm gonna read the post that Tank put up and his IG story, or you know what I mean? He said, because the love was gone when I knocked Rolly out. That's how he started the post. Because the love was gone when I knocked Rolly out. He said, crazy thing. I was over my mom's house the other night. She told me how Leonard was telling people how Rolly was going to knock me out. And my uncles that started me in boxing overheard him. Go look at the fight and watch my mom. So he pretty much stating, like, go look at the reactions in the crowd during the fight and go look at his mom to pretty much get an indication of what was going on in the crowd. And if y'all recall, Tank remember, he had a moment or two where he was looking over at his mom and talking to her, and, his attention seemed focused that way. And maybe that's probably some of what was going on while he was fighting. You get what I'm saying? For one fight. So, investors starting. Just when you've been showing nothing but love to investing, start doing sneaks, start crossing lines, doing weak stuff happens, not justifying team TI, but Tank did. I ain't see that. Yeah, and again, I ain't talking about the personal stuff, because I know there's some personal stuff. So for me, just so we clear, like, I'm aware of some of these things that they said Tank did that, and I think those more so fall in the lines of like personal stuff. You get what I'm saying? You step away from Mayweather Promotions and work under GTD with Al Heyman's advisory. And that's a fact, Sean. I agree with that 100%. Ellerbe is a businessman, and you can't trust the men in suits promotions, no matter who got to keep them guards up. That's a fact. And I agree with Sean's point right there. Just step away and do your own thing. Josh, my bro, what's good with it, Josh? How you feeling, Brody? Rolly became famous by getting knocked out by Tank. Come on. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm aware of some of the things that Tank may have done. And, again, I think those more so fall in the lines. It's like some personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, he's like, you know, I have no interest in it. You know, I don't, and that's why I stated first things first. This isn't no attempt to, you know, come to the rescue of a Tank Davis, but this is more so to highlight, you know, foul behavior in the sport. And again, you know, y'all might have, you know, problems outside of the sport of boxing that doesn't have anything to do with the business. But when you allow your personal dealings with somebody to affect the business side of things, it makes you a snake. And that's clown behavior. And you know, for you to be rooting and sitting there talking about how Rolly about to knock Tank out, you know what I mean? That just shows how much of a sucker you really are, because no matter what y'all dealing with personally, you allow your personal feelings to make you stupid at the same time as a hater. So not only are you a hater, but you stupid too. Your envy for this young man or your personal feelings toward him because of how some personal situations played out has caused you to be a hater. And you was in the stadium, in the arena, rooting against this man, and he proved you wrong. And you know, it's crazy when you a fighter like Tank Davis, and like we all know the history, like in terms of him touching on the upbringing and some of the things he went through. For you to know the things that he been through and to add on to being a snake, that's just exactly what he don't need in his circle. So like, I for one was one of those guys that was saying, like, I don't really think it matters whether or not he stays up under those guys or not, as long as he get the fights. But you know, just seeing his Instagram posts, and like some people might think it's nothing, it's little stuff. To me, if they truly feel like that, and whatever their personal feelings is getting in the way of how they do business with you, and if or not they're rooting for you, genuinely rooting for you, then yeah, I think it's wise for you to do exactly what my bro Sean said, is to get away from them guys and continue to do business with Al Heyman and work under your own promotional banner, which is GTD Promotions, man. And I think that'd just be a smart idea. I think that'd be a smart move for you at the end of the day, man. And you know what I mean? As long as you got like a person like Calvin Ford and, you know, Coach Kenny in your corner, I think you'll always be good. You get what I'm saying? You got a gift. You got a God-given gift. And this is a no attempt to try to cause confusion. I ain't even a big enough platform to even do that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to speak real when it's necessary, man. And anytime you supposed to have somebody that's supposed to be in your corner, they supposed to be rooting for you through and through, no matter what y'all go through personally. And if all it took is some personal situations to get you to root against me, then you never was really with me anyway. And if it was ever a time for him to get away from them dudes, it'd be now. Like, you get what I'm saying? And this is, you know, when I do content, I make responsible content. You ain't gonna always agree with everything I say, but I'm gonna always deal with logic and reason. And at the end of the day, if you really don't truly rock with this young man, there's no need for him to have his talent wasted. It's no reason for him to waste his time in a situation where people obviously don't even have your best interests at heart no more. You get what I'm saying? And at this point, like they pretty much gonna set you up for failure. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you've made your own announcement of your fights, and you're supposed to be with these dudes, and that neither one of these guys are speaking on your fights. You get what I'm saying? You promoting them. They ain't promoting your fights. So what make sure if you really not with them, make that clear to the people. Separate, do your own thing, keep doing business with Al Heyman and fight under your own banner and just do you. I mean, they got you to a point. I don't think you no longer need them at this point. I just don't think you need them. You know what I'm saying? A1, my bro, what's good with it? A1, appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? 12 months from now, you're going to say Al tried to set him up. He got a pattern with him. It's always everyone around him who had fought. Always a great conspiracy with this dude. See, the thing is, I ain't never heard him blame Al. Maybe I missed something, but I ain't never heard him go that route with it. You get what I'm saying? As well as I ain't never known them personally to have a beef, but we known publicly for him and Floyd not to get along. And now with me hearing this little story about, exactly keep your circle small with this guy rooting against him publicly, like, or not publicly where everybody can hear it, but you did it openly, at one of his fights and people heard you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shows that's jealousy. It's envious. It's hate. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all got going on personally. Business is business. Don't mix the two. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you truly want the best for this man, if you truly feel like he the best young fighter in boxing, if you truly feel like he the cash cow, then you treat him accordingly. Why would you be rooting against him, especially against a fighter like Rolly? You get what I'm saying? I think it's big enough started. Yes, facts. Have his own team around him, working with him exclusively on his career and stable. And that's a fact. And just keep building. Keep doing what you're doing. Chris, salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Your Tank said not with them anymore. And he got his own promotion now. And that's facts. And that's just good for him. And again, this ain't no negative conversation. This is not a divide. None of this. This is just me giving some real perspective on the situation. And this is part of one of the problems I really truly believe in boxing. You see it all the time, man. People will hold these fighters back. They will get in these fighters' way when things ain't going their way. When you're not a yes man and you don't do any and everything certain people want you to do, then they treat you a certain way. They move you a certain way. Now nobody's speaking on his fights. Not only do he got one fight lined up, he got two. And this is rare. You ain't normally see it be like this. And they're quality fights. I don't care what nobody say. I'm here to just offer y'all my perspective, my logic, and my reasoning. Them two fights Tank got lined up with the Hector Garcia, then Ryan Garcia. To me, that's big, man. That's showing people something, man. At the end of the day, that dude is out to be great. I truly believe that. And I believe him separating from these guys simply because they seem to not really care for him the way they should. It would just be a good move, man. Now, more so now than ever. You know what I'm saying? You don't need anything bad to happen to your career for you to understand that separating from these dudes that do you some good. And at the end of the day, I truly rock with Tank Davis, and I support him, win, lose, or draw. I would hate to see him even waste his time around somebody that just ain't rocking with him. And that's all I'm saying. If you out here openly rooting against this dude, you let your personal feeling like a little female. You let your personal feelings got you rooting against this dude. None of y'all don't want to talk about his fights. Like it's corny. Like it's I don't even want to call it female behavior because that's disrespectful to it. It's childish behavior. That's what that is. You're acting like little boys, little kids. That's what I'm saying. Y'all being males. Y'all ain't being men. Y'all males, but you ain't men. Y'all acting like boys. Tired of y'all. Every time it turn around, it's something. And again, I get what Ghost is coming from. He seemed like he blaming people, but just look a little bit more closely at what this dude been saying. Just think about what he be saying. He really be coming from a place of loyalty. You get what I'm saying? Especially when I'm just focusing on the business side. I don't really want to get into nothing personal they got going on because I don't know the ins and outs. Just like I don't know the ins and outs of their business, but I know for the things that they've made publicly, it ain't been on the up and up. It ain't been on the up and up. And these dudes, now you got information that this dude really was rooting against you openly and your people heard him. Probably was the reason why your mom was tripping the way she was in the crowd. You get what I'm saying? Because you out here rooting against her son. This man putting his life on the line, and you out here like a little boy. You rooting against him, salty because of what? I don't even care. I don't care about nobody's personal business. Just make sure you do right by him when it comes to the business of boxing. If you really feel that way, if your personal feelings gonna really get in the way of you moving that guy the right way, then separate and let that man go be great. Because the last thing we need to see you do is hold him back. It's already enough people feeling like y'all doing that anyway. Send mixed signals, tweeting it. You know how he do that though. You know how he do with the tweet and deletes though. That's just something he do. He says stand more, going to move accordingly more now. That's all. Like, and again, it's not about a finger pointing. Nobody. I don't want to say nobody's a bad guy, but again, Openly rooting against somebody is very distasteful. That's not somebody that's rooting for you, especially against a Rolly at that. I could see if it was somebody that you really, really thought could beat him, but you thought Tank Rolly about to knock Tank out. Listen to you, sound like a little kid, man. You salty. It made it his fights as big as possible. That's them doing the business, even with the beef. Man, nah, these dudes. And again, this ain't about finger pointing. I just want to focus on it more so how things have been publicly. It ain't been on the up and up, and I think it's distasteful for you to root against this man. And it's like for what reason would you want to continue to do business after this point? Why would you? If a guy's really rooting against you, you get what I'm saying? Well, versus Pedraza, Tank said no, they were never the problem. He was. See, that's your perspective. Mine's is this. Now I'm gonna go in a little bit about that. Now, I remember him saying, you talking about putting him in there with somebody without even talking to him. So it's always two sides to the story. Then it's the truth. Now, people can make of it what they will. They could take whatever piece of information they got and make of it what they will. But for me, one of the things I did hear him say was you was talking about putting them in there with somebody without even talking to him about it. It's like you went public with a situation without even talking to him. That's why I feel like you getting lined up. And again, on one side, you like, well, you great, you want to be great, right? So I'm getting you the fights. So that's one side. But the other side is like, why we ain't discussing what the future is and how we gonna move and what we gonna do moving forward? How you just go and tell everybody what you gonna do with me? You get what I'm saying? Without even discussing it with me. That ain't nothing loyal about that. That ain't nothing honest about that. He should be the first one to know who he fighting. We should be the last ones to know. How is it people figuring out they know who he gonna fight before him? That's just the way I process some of that information that came out around that time when he was speaking about the Lomachenko situation. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I know when he got in there with Pedraza, he handled business. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the lining up, man, I think that's why he felt like that. Body Moore was good with it, Brody. How you feeling? Appreciate you for sliding through. I made it Tank the off season was always focused, and he should have been. Now he doing what he should be, and he been doing that for quite some time too. Fate for quite some time. You get what I'm saying? Tank as big as he is, yes sir. Talk about it, man. Tank's tweet still up. Tank is the only sign. Showtime now, and that's what's up. Appreciate you, Chris. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling through. Lala D. Salute, Queen. Appreciate you for pulling up. And again, like, I just want to make sure I'm being clear. Like, this conversation is not so much centered around blame and finger pointing, because at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot of perspectives going back and forth saying what we think. I'm just trying to give y'all an honest, like, opinion and perspective about why I feel like this guy don't need to be with these guys. And if you got people openly rooting for you, and now you got fights lined up, or no, everybody want to be quiet and don't make a peep. You know what I'm saying? You got people want to run around and promote exhibitions, but they can't promote you fighting Hector Garcia January 7th. Is it really that bad? What happened to him? Is it really that bad? Tank, what age he would have been for the top guys. I said, man, I love Sterling, the money he makes off Tank. That relationship with Sus, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. And it seemed like that's all people care about is lining their pockets. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's starting to feel like that too. Yeah. No, not necessarily. It depends on how deep of a boxing fan you are. You titled it "Where's the Love?" Yeah, I want to know where's the love. Where's the love for Tank Davis? Where's the love for the young champ? Why are you openly rooting for this dude to get knocked out against a guy that he could, couldn't do nothing with him? You get what I'm saying? Why would you want to do that? Yeah, Leonard Ellerbe hating. That's what it sounds like. I mean, if you're rooting against him, that's what it sounds like. And again, this is exactly what Broner was talking about. And just to man, salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button. Pardon me if I miss any comments, but this is exactly what Broner was talking about, y'all. This is exactly why he called him out before. To his face, they rooting for him. But then behind his back, they telling people he gonna lose. Everybody getting recorded on record, making picking against this dude, but in his face, cheering for him. This is why he called him out. Now, I ain't saying he should have talked to him in that way. It was a different way he could have did it. But that was the honest way he was feeling at that time. Hey, man, you ain't rooting for me, man. Get out of here. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all fake rooting for me. In my face is I'm going to win. And y'all rooting for me. Y'all want me to win. But behind my back, y'all picking against me. That's kind of, to me, what he doing right now with Tank. And man, every interview, anytime he speak about Tank is the greatest thing that ever lived, man. He the best boxer. He the cash cow. He the man. You know what I mean? And salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. This is what he be saying. Now it's, oh, he gonna get knocked out by Rolly. Ellerbe rubbing down Floyd's back. You remember that, Lala D? Remember how he was looking? You remember? You remember? Team Terror Ellerbe ain't either of his next two fights. Yes, and that's a good sign, Bodymore. That's all. And again, this ain't about like division in boxing because I ain't a fan of it, but it just seemed like all I'm saying is right now, this relationship seemed like it's ran its course. The partnership looked like it's ran its course. It got to the point where you got dudes rooting against him. Like I said, I think I'm glad, he able to just separate and go be great. Yo. Just go be great, man. Just go be great. Don't even have his best interests at heart. And there's some people that's going to feel like that. And again, I'm not trying to blame them for everything. Yes, they put him in very, very good position. But let's not confuse. Let's call it all the way fair. Yes, he's been given the opportunities. Yes, they've been putting him in position to make money, change his situation, his future, all of that, right? But let's not act like he ain't been taking advantage of these situations by doing exactly what he's supposed to do, even despite the lack of discipline that he showed in the earlier part of his career. You get what I'm saying? From a consistent level, you get he got that stuff under control. You don't see him running around with weight issues and shit like that. When it's time to lock in, he lock in. You get what I'm saying? So it's like he's shown growth, and y'all should have been able to grow past some of these personal issues and feelings that y'all had against this man. You get what I'm saying? You should have been able to continue to push him in a way that was best for him. That's all I'm saying. And if you out here rooting against him, that's a clear sign that relationship ran its course, and that's not people that he really need in his immediate corner speaking on him. Because to his face, he the greatest thing since sliced bread. He the man in the cash cow. Behind the back or in the stadium openly, he gonna get knocked out by Rolly. Something don't line up. Something you saying don't match up. You get what I'm saying? The best fighter in the world ain't getting knocked out by Rolly, according to you, whenever you speak on Tank publicly. And that's all I'm saying. Don't root for me publicly and secretly want me to fail, man. That's all I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm calling that out. I don't know about their personal level situation. I'm just talking about the business side of things. That seemed like some greaseball shit. Straight up. Seemed like a sucker move. Seemed like a sucker. Exactly. Ant. Exactly. Treat them like people, man. Treat them like people. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to finger point. Everybody's not his problem. It's just ultimately everybody holds accountability in any situation that you are a part of. It's never going to be 100% somebody's fault. So I never agree that it's 100% their fault. And I just wanted to be clear. This conversation ain't even centered around fault. It's more so just snake activity, suspect behavior. Don't publicly root for me and secretly want me to fail. That's what that would be, because we can't find a tape of him saying Rolly gonna knock Tank out. You get what I'm saying? You can't find that on tape, so you get where I'm going with that. And that's just part of the reasons. One of the biggest problems boxers face in this sport is having the right team around them and not being sure if they got the right team around them. Everybody that goes to watch that fight, you're correct. This thing was streaming off Twitch. If he's still with them, he said no. I think the only Showtime. Yeah, facts. And but it's, you know what? It's like, even if it ain't because he don't work with y'all, it's like where's the love? Did y'all really care about him like that? Because did it get to a point where, or was that just business, or did y'all really love him? Because he shouldn't even have to be y'all fighter for y'all to post about his fight. If it really was like that, he like a son to you, right? Get out of here. He like a son to you, right? So now that the business ain't worked out, you can't talk nothing about him, right? Because he don't work for you no more, right? He ain't making you no more money, right? So was it always about money, or did you actually care about the young man? And y'all just tell me if I'm off point with this. if y'all don't see where I'm coming from? Did you really care about the young man, or did you only care about him while he made money for you? Is that what it was? Or did you really give a fuck about him? Now you can't post? Nah, man. I ain't rocking with it. Ellerbe, man, all I'm saying is just get away from them dudes if they ain't rocking. They ain't rocking with you. That's all. Yeah, I don't care about their personal business. Yeah, I don't care about their personal business because I don't know it. So, and I hear different things and, I don't care about it. But I'm just speaking on things that we really all been able to see. You get what I'm saying? Publicly, he love this dude. They speak so highly of him. He the best. He the best. He the best. He the best, right? Tank the man. Tank the cash cow. Can't nobody beat Tank. You get what I'm saying? Then you in the crowd talking about how Rolly gonna knock him out. Nah, he don't need to rock with you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm glad. I hope he's separated from these dudes. I really hope he do. Man, I see both sides in the chat, but if you're rooting against me, I think again, I could tell by. I'm gonna say this for me. If for me to interpret, if somebody understand where I'm coming from, I'm gonna interpret. I'm gonna determine that by how you respond. It's not about the personal stuff. I'm only talking about business side of things. When you everything Leonard Ellerbe has set up out publicly about Tank has always been a positive. You get what I'm saying? For him to root for him in a time where you're supposed to be with him is sucker behavior. The other stuff I can't vouch for because I don't know about. I'm only speaking on the extent of the relationship that I know of. They spoke about this guy like they truly cared about him, like it was more than business. Now that he's not making money for y'all directly, you're rooting against the guy, and now y'all can't speak a word about him, right? So is it just business, or y'all really never rock with him? What is it? You get what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. Tank wins by knockout. He get in there, and that's why I say, like, at the end of the day, what we know them for is being his team in boxing and how that was supposed to go. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of how he ever felt about any fight they put him in, when he was put in there, he rose to the occasion and got the job done. Now it's like sour grapes, or you got people being sensitive about other, maybe some personal stuff to the point where you treat this dude not like a person, but like, oh, it was just business. Now we can't speak about you no more. Oh, you don't work for us. It's just weak behavior, man. Weak behavior. When this step out, he's supposed to be your little protege. You're supposed to be happy. He's stepping out to try to grow up. Yeah, that's not sturdy. It's not. It's just, that's all. It's not. It's just not. We all got personal things with somebody that didn't work out. That don't mean we hate them. You get what I'm saying? We don't hate him. We don't hate him for it. And Jalil Hackett, they better push him, though. They better push him. They better push him, though. They better push him. Dean the Great. He said he wants to move on to other fighters because Wiley was light work. He said, shake my, I hate people that think he might lose faking. And Dean, we're gonna see what Dean do. Dean got some skill, though, man. Dean got some skill. From today, I know what's going on. Tank not lying, my nigga. Goes Coach AJ real close. Oh man, salute to Chris, man. And again, I just be wanting to be clear. Y'all know I like to have conversations. I don't really like to, and there's no right or wrong answer here. And I feel to chime in to tell me if you know how y'all feel as well. It's all good. I mean, saying is if it weren't him who did it, he had a part, but it's a promotional company who did it. Same with everyone else. I feel it. I like boxing and baseball. Is you against the other person. You don't really have to lie on anybody. Yeah, it's like in that ring is you against him. Tank on the Rise podcast right now. He finna join. Salute to the Rise podcast and salute to Tank Davis, man. Demetrius Bright, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up as you always do. It was you saying both sides are at fault. Yeah, that's why I wasn't really going with the false aspect. I really be getting lost in the translation. I really was more so saying like if you really for somebody, be for them. That's why I put the where's the love in the thumbnail. Like if you really rooting for somebody, just root for them. If you ain't rocking with them, just don't rock with them. You get what I'm saying? I ain't really. It's a lot. It's a lot of the other stuff I wasn't really focused on. It's just the situation I more so recently seen with him with this post, and it wasn't to take up for him. This wasn't even a Tank versus them. None of that. It wasn't about whose fault it was. Notice like certain words I didn't even use so I could steer the conversation, kind of drive the conversation a certain way. You get what I'm saying? It's not about fault. It's just if you're going to really for somebody, be for somebody. If you genuinely care for somebody, care for them. You get what I'm saying? Whether they in business with you or not. You get what I'm saying? If you're the extent of your relationship is deeper than just the business, you get what I'm saying? Then really show that you rock with somebody and don't be salty. You know what I'm saying? When it don't work out. Ends up if he decides to leave. He got GTD promotions. Build that up. You get what I'm saying? Build that up. Still do business with Al Heyman. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's it. That's all. I think it was all BS from Ellerbe. Yeah, man. He just seemed like a hater. Eric Black, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. I'm cool, bro. I mean, Floyd wasn't for Tank during the Barrios fight. I knew it was finna go down here during the exchange in the corner. A good observation, bro. And again, it's like I'm gonna keep saying it so people understand. It was for me when I was talking about this. And salute, bro. Yeah, I agree. That's a good observation. It wasn't for me about saying, Leonard Ellerbe is such the bad guy, but that's snake behavior. Get what I'm saying? In this particular situation, for you to be openly acting like you really for somebody, and then behind closed doors you really rooting for this dude to lose. And that's simply how I interpret you sitting up in the crowd talking about how Rolly about to knock Tank out, and then this dude get partially concussed and you had to eat your words. You get what I'm saying? That's where I was going with it. That's all. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all know I'm not really for the division and conquer and divide kind of situation, but where I really was going was, I think this was a indicator, you know what I mean, with this post, that relationship really has grown, ran its course. And it if any time, it would be now for him to just focus on him, build his brand, rock with his GTD promotions, and rock with Al Heyman if that's possible, and just keep rocking out. You know what I'm saying? And keep the people that's for you around you. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. All over. Floyd did a lot for him, which he didn't have to. Floyd made him a millionaire. It's just, so it was love. So what is it now? That's love. But if it really was love, you're gonna love him even when he ain't making money for you no more, Ghost. You're gonna love him even when he ain't making money for you no more. And again, I just gotta be clear. He couldn't have been made a millionaire if he didn't take care of business. You get what I'm saying? So although you put in position, but you have to take care of business. So I'm gonna give Tank some credit for where he at too, because he was in there taking them punches. Okay, you could get put in all the position. Look, Jalen Love. Before it was a Tank, it was a Jalen Love. Whereas Jalen Love was getting put in position too. But what happened? And that's no disrespect and no slight to him. You get what I'm saying? You start taking them losses, what happened? See what I'm saying? So as well as making him a millionaire, he had to take care of business to be that said millionaire. Because if he didn't, you know what I mean, it was finna go downhill. I feel you. I'm with you. I'm with you on things they did for him. That don't prove love, Ghost. That don't prove love, bro. That don't prove love. That's material shit. Material shit don't prove you love nobody. You prove you love me when shit ain't going right, when stuff ain't going your way. You still show that same love for me. That's love. That's love to me. Now, maybe that's your interpretation and you the family, so you free to, go the other way with it. But for me, doing a bunch of material shit, that don't mean you love me. You see that shit all the time. You got to think you love me as long as I'm winning, bro. And I'm winning and making money for you. I can make that argument as well. Now that is not that. Do you see any love? Is it really love? You act like the dude don't exist now. Miss me with that. Just because you did a bunch of materials, that's because I kept winning. You get what I'm saying? You wouldn't have done these things for me if I didn't keep winning. And this situation is a kind of would give me the confidence to say that. In my opinion, I think that would be the situation. If he wasn't winning, he wouldn't have done these things. Material possessions and money, that shit don't show no love. You see people buy motherfuckers all the time, man. That don't mean love, bro. Hell no. Show me love when I am no longer making money for you and your brand. You still support me at what I do. Show me that. I ain't seen that from them. I ain't seen it from them. That's all I'm saying. That's my interpretation of it. I haven't seen it. Maybe you have. I haven't seen it. Black Grass Podcast. Salute to my bro. How you feeling, man? Voice of Boxing, that's spoken, man. I appreciate you, bro. Much appreciation to you. Something's off, my brother. Some things off here. Tank mom was mad as shit when they said Tank Peoples told her they heard Ellerbe talking about Rolly was going to knock out Tank. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's clown behavior. Like how you in the stands rooting against this man? How? I mean, beat Tank, but they was hoping he did. Well, since that it didn't happen, Tank not necessarily part of the money team no more, and his problems. And again, and I get it. But if I truly love somebody, the minute you are no longer in my stable, the very first fight, the very first opportunity I got, I'm rooting against you. That ain't no love. Especially when I'm proven to be way better than the guy that you rooting against me for. Like, are you serious? You pick Rolly to knock him out. We talking about Rolly, yeah, because we talking about skill when we talking about Tank. So you telling me you confidently felt like he was gonna get knocked out, or was you just hating? Because I guarantee you, if it was no issues there, you would have been bigging Tank up and you know, on his back and riding his jock like you normally do, bro. You would have been doing it. You the main one. Tank this, Tank the best fast. You the main one. That you can't say enough good about Tank. So again, is it really love? Because the minute that you had an opportunity to root against them, you did it. You did it. That's not love, man. Material thing. If this man wasn't winning and knocking people out, he would not be a millionaire. So although they put him in position, his fist put him in position as well, because he has to take advantage of the opportunities. If he was running around here getting beat up, taking L's, he would not be in the situation he's in. So although they gave him the opportunity, he took advantage of the opportunities. That's all I'm saying. It's a two-way street with that for me. They helped him, but he helped himself too. You get what I'm saying? And Mavericks don't know how you rock as far as it's just a boxing. Yeah, you already know, Brody. You already know. Always like and it's never one way. Everything I'm saying is not the right way. I'm just giving y'all my perspective, and I think long as I stay along some logic and reason, y'all, even if you do disagree, you can still understand where I'm coming from. Like it, you know, I didn't want to be personal with them. I just see from what I could see, it just looked like, damn, man, y'all. And it's not a total surprise, because, you know, boxing is a lonely sport, as they always say. And this is one of the reasons why, because you really don't have people that really have your best interests at heart. And again, it's like, long as you under somebody's thumb, it's cool. You the best thing since sliced bread. The minute you do otherwise, it's an issue. That's how it looked to me. And it's always been that way when it comes to this TMT stable. I've seen that way earlier on, way before Tank. Like I said, I seen the Jalen Love situation, how his situation play. I ain't say nothing went wrong with him. I seen how Cuba Aries situation played out. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, man. Tank to himself, like, he ain't going to be the coach for the Tank, and you can't be, because Tank and Coach for relationship is different. You get what I'm saying? That's all. Dean the Great, the next player in the lightweight division. You're a fool. Tank, and once others, he start getting up there. Oh man, let him go for it, bro. Let him go for it. Let him go. Let him go for it. Goes for it, get tired of Floyd himself because he can't do paid. Yeah, man. Trying to coach. Yeah, exactly. Different when you smell it be rooting against you, faking his behind. That's all I was talking about. Ken, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Ryan or Tank? Oh, you know, that's easy. Tank. Ryan ain't been in the ring with, I don't think, a world champion, who maybe an ex-world champion. Fortuna, did Fortuna win a belt? I think so. But that's as close he came to competition. Tank resume could really run a lap around here, to be honest with you. He stayed in his place and can be a promoter instead of trying to coach, or his owner, and trying to take credit for putting a young brother. The Tank would probably still be with Tim Tay. And again, like, it's easy to, like, I get it's nothing is 100%, but even when things were good, because it wasn't all bad, right? Even when things were good, he always tried to outshine this man, to try to speak for him instead of letting that man speak for himself. So I could even go that route with it. Like, was it really ever all about him, or was it about you? You get what I'm saying? Because you know how to talk about him, but then you know how to make it about you. So it's like, to me, this is my honest opinion. When you don't do what this man saying, you're not a yes man, there's going to be trouble in paradise. That's my honest opinion. That don't mean that he's at fault all the time. It don't mean Tank at fault all the time. When you you human. So I'm pretty sure they both made some mistakes. That's all I'm saying. But it wasn't really about whose fault it was. I'm looking at it more so discussing this situation. Like when you got a guy rooting for you, rooting against you when he was supposed at a time he was supposed to be for you or neutral, but he's rooting against you. He really ain't had that type of love for you that they proclaim they did. Great businessman. Yeah. Great businessman. A sus promoter. And I don't think he cared about being a great promoter. Yeah, just a two-way street. I know they both was at fault. And that's why I wasn't playing a blame game, because that's like a, that'll go all day round and round and round in a circle. I just was saying, like, as an observation of mine, when I see him post something like he seen a guy rooting against him, I see it's time for them to cut ties. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Jake Paul crazy. See why Haney didn't sign with him, and you see why Adrian Broner got where he is now. He was acting, saying the things he was saying about Floyd back then, and a certain somebody else didn't sign with him either, Shakur Stevenson. Yep, and I heard what Shakur Stevenson had to say as to why he didn't sign with him as well. Yep, that's all I'm saying. Everybody can't be a yes man. Salute, E. Appreciate that, bro. Loving you ain't pushing you up. When you're great, it's pulling you up. When you're not, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And they grown, so they he gonna make mistakes because he a young guy. You know what I mean? Learning. You know what I mean? Learning the bumps and the bruises of the 2 days that Leonard talked about Tank versus Ron on his Twitter. They've been saying things, they're just not promoting it because they don't own promotion. It ain't about owning them. It ain't about owning them. I just don't feel like, again, I just don't feel like, and again, I see where you're going. Ghost is cool. It's all good. But talking about it, not promoting it, I mean, talking about it, who ain't talking about it? You get what I'm saying? That really ain't really no love. And, rooting against a guy when you either supposed to be neutral or with him is suspect behavior. You get what I'm saying? I bet you he won't go on record and say he was rooting against Tank. I bet you that. That's how you know it's suspect behavior. I bet you he won't own up to it. I bet you he won't comment and say he didn't do it. You get what I'm saying? So, Leonard, Ellerbe, these dudes, man, at the end of the day, a lot of times dudes seem like they want yes men around them. And when you're not a yes man, you're going to have a fallout with them. I swear you are. That's what it seemed like. Facts. That's all facts. Those are facts. I tried and tried. I don't have anything else to say about that. But Floyd, again, this is not. Y'all be missing. Y'all really be missing the point, y'all. Damn, man. I know I can articulate myself very well. Y'all really be missing the point, yo. Y'all really is still, no matter how much I say, it's not even about. Notice this wasn't even about Floyd. This wasn't even really about Floyd. Like I mentioned one thing about Floyd, not mentioning nothing about his fights, because to me that don't seem like love. That just seemed like business. If he was fighting for you, you'll be talking about him. The fact that he ain't fighting with you, you ain't talking about him. You get what I'm saying? Y'all be missing the point. Y'all be missing the point, yo. Y'all be missing the point for real. Y'all really be missing the point. I tried to get it through. I ain't get it. I'm gonna say this again. I feel like it's time for this man to separate. It's not about beef, a division in boxing. Y'all know that's not what I represent. It wasn't even about fault and really finger pointing. I just pointed out inconsistencies in character as a man. Don't publicly root for me in public and in private, you rooting for my downfall. I think we all could agree that's sucker behavior. That's where I started at from the beginning. It wasn't more so about all the things that they went through in a career. It's just like, to me, it's all good until it ain't. When I'm making money for y'all, y'all rooting for me. You get what I'm saying? Y'all talking about me like I'm the best thing since sliced bread. But when I'm no longer under y'all stable or under y'all thumb, it's like, you know what I mean? I'm just another, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Facts. Facts, Baltimore. T. Hitchens about how great TMT is. Hey, you could. Hey. And again, I try not to even go that deep with it. I was just staying stuck to this situation because I know I've been on point with what I've been saying in terms of just don't root for me in public, and then in private you want me to lose. Get what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Jose. Appreciate you, my bro. Black Grass, salute to you, Brody. My bad if I missed any of y'all, man. Ryan, Stop and Tank. He used to always try to speak up for him. Always. Tank brought him to all that stuff and tried to make a move. Try to make him leave. Be more and train Vegas, but Tank said all that stuff and went back to be more. Yeah, I know a lot of people feel like he shouldn't have did that too. So, and again, that's why I wasn't trying to make Floyd the bad guy or Tank the good guy. I was just giving perspective to this situation that was fresh while he posted this tweet the other day, or the Instagram story post. Big Texas, my bro, what's good with it, Big Texas? How you feeling, Brody? Salute to my TWT family and salute to everybody that pulled up. Appreciate every last one of y'all in here, you know? Every last one of y'all. Ryan, to my left. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I just try to call it a spade. And again, I know in any situation, you know, people are accountable when it go bad. It's self-accountability always around the board. Y'all know I'm big on that. But that's why I wasn't trying to, you know, drive this conversation in a way where it seemed like finger pointing. If any finger pointing, it was from me pointing out the inconsistencies in behavior. Like, you get what I'm saying? And just the fake relationships in boxing. Like, if you truly root for me, you could root for me when I ain't making money for you no more. I ain't saying you spend your life talking about me. I ain't even saying you got to promote my fight. But if you really, I think the fact that you can't find this dude on tape saying anything bad about Tank or saying Rolly was going to knock Tank out. But the fact that he actually was heard saying it tells a story like that. That's very telling. Like, he probably said that and didn't think the people that was going to hear him heard him. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, then I'm pretty sure I would like to hear him. Any other time he liked to respond to Eddie Hearn, he usually got a lot to say. Won't you come out and respond to Tank saying you was rooting against him, bro? Against Rolly? Rolly got you out your character, bro? For Rolly, bro? Rolly got you talking about Tank was going to get knocked out? Rolly, bro. That's why you thought Tank was going to lose, because he was in there with Rolly. So he's going to get knocked out. But before that, he was the best this and best that, but he going to get knocked in, man. That's why you know that stuff be fake. Yeah, I'm the best as long as I'm fighting for y'all. I'm standing on that until they show me otherwise. You know what I mean? What I've been seeing as of late, suspect behavior. Hearing this at that time, suspect behavior. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know who Floyd rooting for. He ain't rooting. Facts, Josh. Never. He gonna get slept by the time during this situation. So many others I'm saying he the snake himself. I don't know, man. Y'all see it again. Yeah, man. Y'all missed the point. Never mind. G5, my bro. What's good with it, Jack? How you feeling, Brody? How's you feeling? Let me speed up, y'all. Let me get all the way to the bottom. 903, my bro. 903 boxing. What's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Y'all like to still make it about something that is not. You get what I'm saying? Like, Floyd name ain't even in the title, and for reasons, because he wasn't the focal point. It was more so Ellerbe and anybody that's fake rooting for Tank and not really for him. As far as the personal stuff, that could go to hell. I don't care about nobody's personal business. I don't care about that. The only reason I'm able to speak on this level of the business because it's been exposed, and a certain side of the business has been exposed. And what I've seen through the years is guys consistently speak on this dude like he was the best fighter in boxing. Cash cow this. Everything goes to Tank. Tank's the man. Tank is the man as long as he working for y'all. That's not love. So this conversation tied into real life because you see people that to show you fake love as long as they could benefit off a situation that you are a part of. And that's what I feel like this situation is. It was just business. It ain't really love. That's why I said, where's the love for Tank? And this wasn't to take up for him. This is my perspective. He got a mouthpiece of his own. He can speak for himself. This ain't taking up for him. This ain't hating Floyd. I don't hate Floyd. I don't hate Ellerbe. But I say don't publicly root for me and secretly want me to lose. If that's not snake behavior, then I don't know what is. So if Tank is snake because he did something personal to Floyd or with Floyd and somebody, that's something different. That's nothing that I don't care about that stuff. Because then I can go, then the conversation goes a much different way if we start talking personal and snake. Because then I'm pretty sure y'all know some of the situations Floyd himself been connected to. And it ain't looked the best either. So it's like, You get what I'm saying? That's why I didn't go that route with it. Because I like y'all should know if I'm speaking on, so I do my homework. So as well, some of the stuff that you're mentioning, I already familiar with. That's why I feel like it gets messy when you start talking about personal. I'm just saying from a moral perspective, all principle. You don't show fake love. You don't fake rock with me and then want me to lose. Not remember that sneak stuff you did. Remember you did this back then, and nah, we just talking about business and what's out there in the open. You get what I'm saying? That's it. A bit soft. He's just a little strange. I'm not saying he's strange. I'm just saying he's just a little bit off. He's stupid, bro. 100% of the mark. That's all I'm saying, bro. I get all that other stuff. And again, y'all, when y'all talking to me, y'all talking to somebody that really understands self-accountability. And anytime somebody releases story and it's you, I know it's a certain amount of self-accountability they share, even if they're not aware of it. So I would never present content in a way where it's 100% sounding like it's somebody's fault. That's why I try to avoid even using that word. And it was more so like, damn, y'all really secretly wanting this man to lose, man. You get what I'm saying? Damn, he ain't making money for you. So y'all can't even speak on, bro, huh? You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably think Ryan Garcia about to knock him out too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Facts, E. And again, and I can understand that, like, from a certain extent, like, yo, get your money. I'm there to get my money. But I'm really coming from a different perspective because we real men in here. You get what I'm saying? And we don't operate like that on any level. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't show fake love on any level. No zeros behind the check, in a check. No number of zeros could get me to be fake, is what I'm saying. And you get what I'm saying? That's why I feel like, where is the love for real? Did you really rock with bro? Or is it as long as he was beating people ass? Because although I put him in prime position, but let's not act like he ain't take care of business. He really beat some ass too. Facts. 903. He and that's all I'm saying. That's what makes it sneakish. You get what I'm saying? As far as the shit, the other shit is the other stuff. But from what we know, like, come on, man. Invented power. Stupid. Y'all stupid. Y'all get on my nerves. Not been positive those. Yeah, we always try to see. Man, Jose, you get it, bro. I'm always trying to get what I'm saying. See, that's why I appreciate you. You know how I give it up over here. Because I know you can go just about anywhere else, and this is no slight to nobody. You can go just about anywhere else, and people sound like they, you know what I mean, negative or mad at the situation. I just wanted to present it in a way that's saying, well, when a situation run its course, it's certain things that's going to take place and certain truths that's going to reveal themselves. And I think that could be said for this situation. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think a tipping point, like a real tipping point, when you just know a person or people ain't for you, is where, you could, your family could overhear a guy that's really supposed to be for you or supposed to be neutral in a situation, really rooting against you. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of foul. It's like, but we ain't got to be soft about it. But again, it ain't about being soft. It's about being real. And that's fake love. That's like, you don't really rock with me, bro. Go stupid. Yo. He said, let there be defense. Yo, go shoot stupid. Music come by and got some Dominican fighters I don't remember. Y'all stupid, yo. Tank reached his skill set. Right now, he got all it took. I feel like he's just gonna keep improving physically. Yeah, just keep being smart, keep staying sharp, and keep getting smart. There's always slight, subtle improvements that he can make from here on out, and continue to, be great. Expect real and expose the fake, and facts, and again, just so I try to be so fair. I'm just pointing out an inconsistency in character. You get what I'm saying, as a man, and it's like, y'all need to stop. Being suckers and sellouts for that check, man. You gonna show love. If it's about the check, I ain't gonna act like I'm cool with you about no money, bro. No amount of money is gonna get me to pretend to love somebody, bro. I don't care what we talking about. I'm telling you, yo. Some people just move different. And that's all I was saying about this. Is like, show that man the love that he deserved, man. That's all. If it's real, let it be real. If not, then just go do what y'all doing. He gonna still be great. Yo, Elvis, nice, man. Yo, Elvis, nice. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Let me speed up. My bad, y'all. Nah, Zay, what's good with it? But today I got time. No tank slander facts, man. And again, I ain't slander. I wanted to make sure I ain't slandering none of the guys because I wouldn't be staying true to my name if I was up here slandering. You get what I'm saying? Or tearing down. So I wanted to be real, accurate with the words that I use. You know what I'm saying? And again, this wasn't centered around about fault. It's more so sometimes relationships run a course, and that's okay too. But when they do, don't still be fake with me, or don't pretend that you still got love when we know you don't. You get what I'm saying? And just let me do what I'm doing. And if you truly care, wish me the best. I ain't saying you got to promote me because again, that ain't your job no more, right? But at least wish me the best, and don't have me be able to have situations where I could tell somebody you was secretly rooting for me to lose anyway before it got like this. You get what I'm saying? And now I feel like that's why he was saying people wanted him to lose against Rolly. Now we get it. Now we get where that came from. People felt like he was making excuses, being paranoid and blaming people. Nah, man. That's why I say people digest and interpret information very differently. That's not what he was trying to do, whine and complain. He just pointing this out. Yo, these people are supposed to be with me, and they secretly behind closed doors want me to lose. That's crazy. That's what he was talking about. So it makes more sense today with this post that he posted the other night, just yesterday night or whatever he posted it yesterday. You get what I'm saying? It just added some validity to the situation. Like, now we get it. He wasn't just talking from no paranoid thinking people, just wasn't rocking with him. He really had some truth to it. These dudes was fake with me. He's like, yo, they wanted me to lose the whole time. That's all he was saying. Yeah, he tough facts, AJ. Then he fight of the decade. A chance to take is going to knock out Ryan. See Tank and Predator, one shot, you're done. You know it, man. You're done. He's gonna punch his head. It goes stupid, yo. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's time, yo. It's time. It's time, 903. Especially when in situations like this, just reveal it. And again, it wasn't so much to try to being disrespectful to Leonard Ellerbe. Nah, it's just that's fake behavior. I could tell any man that to their face. You gonna publicly root for a man, you better be secretly rooting for me twice as hard, bro. What you talking about? What we talking about? If I rock with y'all publicly, I rock with y'all behind closed doors too, even when y'all not in the chat. If I think y'all solid as supporters, I'm gonna think y'all solid when you here and when you not here. I know what solid is because of how y'all deal with me. You get what I'm saying? It's all types of ways to show how to move like a man and just demonstrate consistent, real, authentic love with people. You know what I mean? You generally rock with people and you know how to show that. And you ain't sitting here secretly behind closed doors rooting for somebody to lose. You know what I'm saying? Facts, man. If he could just separate and just push his own brand, yo. Just push his own brand. Breaking everybody down. He waits for that moment. Game over. I don't see why everybody doesn't see this. Hey, there's some people don't want to see it, Jose. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool because he's going to keep proving people wrong. Facts is underrated. Hard time landing. I'm telling you, if he have because he tank, and the one thing that makes him so dangerous, it's the same thing that makes any true predator dangerous. Like, what makes a predator really dangerous in the wild, y'all? Other than what a predator physically can do. What makes them dangerous? It's their timing and their patience. You get what I'm saying? And when we talk about Tank, he's just like a predator in the ring. His timing is A1. His patience, A1. You get what I'm saying? And those are things that's going to carry him to victory. You know what I mean? While you got a guy like Ryan going to be in a rush to get the job done, not understanding that you can't rush greatness. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in a rush when you in there with Tank. You're going to run into something. And again, he's going to rely too much, I believe, on his speed and power. And he's going to be shown right there in that fight that there are levels. And Tank are going to demonstrate those levels, whether it's levels in patience, levels in timing, you know what I mean? Levels in accuracy, punch placement. You get what I'm saying? Counter punching, you name it. Tank is going to display, at some point, he's going to display levels. I don't give a fuck if it's one shot like it was with Rolly. Oh, well, he showed you something. Judah Ben Israel, my bro, what's good with it? Brody, how you feeling? What's good with you? Appreciate you, Five. Appreciate you for always stopping through. Salute to my TWT family, man. Hope everybody enjoying this Sunday. Appreciate y'all pulling up, listening to me, cook this topic. You know what I'm saying? Uncommentary with St. Louis. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you for stopping through. I've been saying, tank skill diminishing. People really don't get it. So, they said it's skill diminishing. Yeah, they tripping. I think what you're seeing is him become even more patient and understanding himself even more. And some people not gonna see it that way. Like, just for example, like some people, like when he it's a shot he got hit with in that fight against Rolly, right? And he decided to make a adjustment and make Rolly have to really earn it. And some people interpret that as him being scared and running. Well, in fact, what we know is he used his IQ. And I felt like this when Rolly landed that one good shot that he did land, where Tank knew, like, all right, this dude got some punching power, he's strong. He made sure that he made him earn it from that point on, and he showed IQ, because what Tank did know, he could have been stupid and say, yo, you got power, I got power too. Nah, when he realized, Tank Rolly got some good power, he said, you know what, I'm gonna make you, I know you got power, I got power too, but I'm gonna make you show me what else you got, or I'm gonna show you what else you don't got, and you don't have the IQ to be able to keep up with me. You get what I'm saying? And he allowed Rolly to build false confidence over them rounds and just took him out. The first opportunity that presented itself, he took him out. The very first shot. Rolly, man, I'm telling you, he did. Because if he had let that continue, he would have bodied that man. Like Ryan's a good fighter. But Tank is capping. This dude is not ready. I'm telling you, you're going to feel it. Tank to end it with a body shot. I would love to see a body shot knockout. I ain't going to lie. Hector more competitive than Tank was Ryan. Hector better Garcia. I think so too, though. I really do. Wanted Tank to lose in the interviews before the fight. It was so obvious. So when they lose, they could clown him and say, you can't bite the hand that feeds you. Facts. And that's crazy. Soon as he not with y'all ready pray on this man downfall is weak, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. And I ain't saying you got to root for him, but don't root against him. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't even like you rooting against them from a competitive standpoint, like, yo, I want my fighter. No, you personal as hell, like you personal to the point your personal disdain for this young man is making you say stupid stuff like Rolly about to knock Tank out. Come on, man. Talk to him, St. Louis. Talk to him, bro. Great ring IQ. People got to understand that. He's smart. That's very smart to understand. Like, do you know how easy it will be for Tank to be irresponsible with that kind of power that he got? Do you know how easy it would be for him to take that for granted and really rely on that? Like, you can't show me no fight where that's what he relied on, and you could prove it to me that he's sitting around waiting until he landed a shot. You can't show me a fight where he did that. None. You can't show me a fight. So it's like the fact that he's responsible with that power makes him a threat. He's very precise and calculated and responsible, meaning not reckless and careless. And because he got power, he don't just run in there and go balls to the walls. He's a calculated pressure killer. Like, you get him, especially when you start coming on that front foot, man. That dude is a calculated killer in the ring, man. I'm telling you. Back foot, he the most dangerous because you're going to run into something you don't see. Facts. And he got a God gift with that power and the athleticism and reflexes, like the total package, like to be able to generate that much power without turning that punch over that he hit Rolly with, and already thinking defense, because when he threw the punch, he already was out the way. You know what I'm saying? Before Rolly could go into the ropes, he was out the way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, the dude different, man. Dude different. Not saying he can't be beat, but you're gonna have to be on your A game, and you're gonna have to be a hell of a fighter to beat him. That's what I am saying. That's one thing I do know. Predator surprise. I'm telling you. Mexican called being defensively sound. Scared. Yeah. Can't even say Hispanics because the Ricans, Cubans, and Dominicans use defense and footwork. Facts. And what is Pitbull? No disrespect. What is Pitbull, and what did his father, how did his father describe Shakur Stevenson and Pitbull fight going? Like a dog chasing a cat, right? Again, because he's gonna use the ring, you assume he's gonna be running. But I asked people to show me one Shakur Stevenson fight where he ran from somebody and the conversation get different. He's never been a runner. Devin Haney is more elusive than Shakur Stevenson. And people that'll go over people's head too. He is. Why? Because he uses legs differently. You get what I'm saying? And he still don't run from nobody. I haven't seen a Devin Haney fight where he ran from somebody. People got to know what they watching. That dude ain't never been a runner either. Yeah, he don't be mad because he blessed with good feet and good legs. Yeah, he gonna use them. He's supposed to. Because if I got great legs, good feet, great movement, and you don't, and I use mine, that's advantage me. Why wouldn't I use something? And it's like, that's what makes him smart. You're not going to get him to not do something that's going to be in his best interest. Devin Haney don't care how boring the fight, how boring you think the fight is. He's going to win the fight the way he's supposed to win it, not the way you want to see him fight it. Because the way you rather see him fight the fight ain't going to be more beneficial for him. You want him to stand still and see who can get a concussion first, you or him. Like, that's not what he's going to do. If you banking on him to do that, you would never beat him. He's not going to do that. Just hit and not get hit. He could swim without getting wet. Him and Shakur Stevenson have had fights where they swim without getting wet. Straight like that. It's hit and not get hit. Not I hit you and I stand right there to see who get a concussion first, man. I said this before, man. Dudes want to have a life outside of boxing. So that shit, although it might be entertaining to be able to block punches with your face, that's a short career, man. That's a short career. Rolly, look at his other arms, man. Already protecting himself, getting out the way. You get what I'm saying? Facts. My house cat Cruz Hammond, yeah, man, he been ducking smoke, and he been quiet at least. I will say that. He turned Ryan down. He turned Michelle Rivera down multiple times. What else he do? He didn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. His father released a statement. He was supposed to fight Edwin De Los Santos. He ain't saying nothing. And he quiet. So Santos called him a chihuahua, and Shakur called him a little puppy. And he said if he don't want to fight, then who next in line? Zepeda, whoever. Like, he ready. Pitbull just became chihuahua. Teach, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? Him and his pops need to shut that. Facts. They need to shut it all the way up. Shut it up. You soft dude. Shut it up, man. What's good with you, Teach? But yeah, man. Again, man, y'all, these conversations are like, you probably won't see nobody had this as a live, but you know, it's just something I wanted to talk about. And again, I wish we see less of this in boxing, less division, and more people coming together and really staying together like the team that they portray that they are. I hate seeing great things be split up over petty differences or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Who wouldn't have loved to see this situation just continue and this man be great and you know, continue to learn the game from Floyd? Like, it's just unfortunate that he can't use that relationship with him at his disposal because of petty differences and personal stuff. You get what I'm saying? Even if either of them do have a point, that's not my point, because it's not. Again, I'm not a big fan on fault. It's just more so I'm more so looking at the situation and looking at it and seeing the benefits that could come from you knowing and having, you know, access to one of the best fighters of the generation of our time. You get what I'm saying? I think it's an unfortunate situation when you look at it at the end of the day. That's why I say I don't really care about fault, because at the end of the day, it's like an opportunity lost or a situation that failed. And I'm never rooting for that. But when I see things or inconsistencies and I see reasons for a person not to no longer be under somebody's thumb, then I speak about it, like this situation here. But at the end of the day, who wouldn't love to understand or know that Tank Davis got access to Floyd Mayweather whenever he wants, and he could continue to not only learn the business side of things, but actually learn things inside the ring that Floyd can teach him, that he actually can apply in real fights and continue to be great. Like, that's the part of it that's very corny. That's corny. I don't care what you say. Like, it's corny and it don't matter. And it's shame on both of them at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I never came up here like, yo, whose fault it is. Shame on both of them for not being able to figure it out. I don't know who dished the first blow or who went left first. It don't even matter. At the end of the day, it's like, it's a situation that had potential for so much greatness to be achieved on that side of things, and then to see it go like this is kind of whack, to be honest with you. And I don't know if I'm sounding soft, but I am being real with y'all. Yo, it's kind of corny, bro. Every time you turn around, it's somebody falling out and they at odds, and it be a bunch of back and forth start going on. And it's pretty corny. It's pretty corny. Like, at the end of the day, I would have liked to see Tank continue to learn the game business-wise and the boxing game, in terms of learning the tricks of the trade. You know what I'm saying? So much Floyd could have taught Tank. There's so much more that Floyd could teach him now. So much more that Tank could learn and pick up from Floyd. You get what I'm saying? But it's like when people can't get past petty differences, it's whack. It's like it ruins the opportunity that was once there. It was once a great opportunity, and I think it had potential to really, like, you know what I mean? But some things just fall apart. But at the end of the day, Tank's still young enough in his career where he could continue to be great. You know what I'm saying? And all he got to do is, keep taking care of business, keep staying disciplined. Keep the people around you that you really know are for you, because those people have already been there, have always been there. And like I said, man, this is not no finger point to who love them more, but just an observation of mine. There's nobody that can convince me Calvin Ford don't love Tank Davis. There's not a soul that can convince me that, Calvin Ford don't love this man. You get what I'm saying? So when I say where's the love, that don't apply to Calvin Ford, because this man could simply have a regular conversation and start talking about a situation with Tank. Not so much a situation, just like a old memory of his that he starts sharing with the people with Tank, and he'll get emotional instantly. Like, when he speak Tank, he speak success into that man's life, man. And he absolutely wants the absolute best for him. And I think that's a great thing. And I think as long as he have him and Coach Kenny in his corner and whatever other immediate guys that he rock with, is dope. Because another thing I wanted to touch on, y'all, real quick, that was weird too. My bad, y'all. I missed some of y'all. Shakur got the game down pat. He doesn't get hit. Perfect. Yeah. I'm telling you, he just one of the most defensively gifted and sound fighters in the game. At least I won Russell, a DC card though. For real, right? Put at least one, right? Tank took a page out of Haney book, and I'm not playing the fool no more. I'm finna make my own way, but I don't think people pay attention to those interviews. And when Tank was with Floyd, pay attention. Nah, they don't. They don't. We be paying attention, bro, and I know exactly what you're talking about. And that's why I said you give me more Tank and less anybody else. Like, give me more Tank. And when I say give me more Tank, like, let me get more interviews where Tank is speaking up, because he actually does a very good job at saying the things that people don't think he's capable of saying or speaking for himself. So I'd like to see him come out of that shell and continue to speak and connect with the core fan base and the people that really rock with him. Showing that ring, he's still a millionaire. We got to give him that, at least that. His action, I don't understand all of them. I'd rather have them in my corner showing me what to do. You get what I'm saying? The potential there, Jose, is just great. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate y'all blocking that spiggity spam. Some Tank face when Floyd would be talking, told to tell of a young man that was ready to get away from someone and something that could hinder his career down the line. Now look, our convo. Facts, bro. Facts. Great observation, E. Great observation, bro. Honest smart. He fight Farmer in January. He better fight somebody that like a, a stay busy fight. Don't go too difficult and ruin the bag. Don't do it. Do not go too crazy and ruin the bag. But yeah, just another situation I wanted to touch on for a second, y'all. I don't know if y'all caught it, and salute to my bro Drew for bringing it up, because I almost forgot to mention this. I don't know if y'all seen it. Him and Truck Simpson is supposed to be, not supposed to be, he trained by some same people, or he come out of that camp with Tank, right? They had an exchange on social media too, where it looked like, I don't know if they falling out, but I ain't like the way it looked. And, they kind of exchanged a little back and forth. And, Tank told him to kind of go ahead with your Muslim brother. You know what I'm saying? And Truck was more so like, you know, look, man, I'm basically like, to paraphrase, he pretty much like, I'm cool with both of y'all. Like, when y'all fight, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, you know, like I'm neutral. And it seemed like it was a little rift there because I don't know if y'all remember the situation with Truck when he was supposed to fight on that card that had got canceled, and Devin Haney was in the back trying to pay out his pocket. He was willing to pay out his pocket to try to get the fight to continue. And I guess, since probably even before then, him and Truck had been cool. So I guess they got kind of close. And I don't know if that's the reason for him and Tank kind of having that exchange that they had on social media, seeming like the relationship is also slipping a little bit. So again, like that's why I say where's the love, and it kind of ties into this situation. I'm not here to say everybody's against Tank and doing them wrong, but it's just unfortunate to see some of these relationships and situations kind of fall apart like that over what I would think was be petty differences, man. Because if there ain't been no bloodshed, like a life ain't been lost. It ain't, something didn't happen that you can't come back from. I call it a petty differences at the end of the day. And I hope, even if he's not able under their banner and fighting for Floyd and Ellerbe, hopefully they could kind of come somewhere in the middle and kind of, put the ill will to bed, because I would hate to see his career be hindered in any way because of him falling out with Floyd. That'd be weak. You know what I'm saying? That'd be weak. It's already weak that a person could pretend to be with you and really be rooting against you. That's weak as hell. That's weak as it comes. So, we gonna see, man. I'll see how it go. We gonna see. 7 Farmers Ryan would be good in January. Tev don't got that KO power, so Ryan won't get hurt. Facts. He can hang. He could probably hang. Tev is good defensively though. Whereas if Ryan don't knock him out, he could have a troublesome fight. That'd be too risky, I think, honestly. Even with him being on a layoff and all that, I think that'd be risky. Coming off a loss, I believe, still and anything, it'd be risky. I don't even think they'd put Ryan in there because of what Tev could do defensively. I think that'd be problematic for Ryan Garcia, and he got them slow ass feet. Man, he'd be in trouble because Tev would be able to box circles around him a bit. He'd really be an outbox kid. He really would. But yeah, man, I hope Tank and Truck fix whatever situation that it looked like that's brewing, or that went wrong with them two as being brothers, because it was dope knowing that they had a Tank and a Truck in their damn camp. You know what I'm saying? And Truck Simpson's a hell of a fighter too, man. Truck Simpson is a hell of a fighter, bro. That ain't Truck. Where Truck at? I had a little clip from Truck in here. Where is that? That's Deontay stretching shit. Where Truck at? I had a clip of Truck Simpson in here somewhere. Did I delete it? I probably didn't.
I don't know who raised it. Oh, and he goes down the left.
That was Truck Simpson right there.
I don't know who raised it. Oh, and he goes down the left.
How he did him?
I don't know who raised it. Oh, and he goes down the left.
Oh man, Truck did that boy wrong right there. Oh man. Imagine Ryan gets a scar on his face from Tank. His career as a model's over, I believe, the fight when I see them in the ring. Yeah, man. You know why I believe it, Jose? Why I believe that fight is coming? Because Steven Espinoza spoke on it. And it's the way he spoke on it. He didn't speak on it in a way like he was trying to sell and make us believe. You get what I'm saying? He just said it was very authentic the way it came out. Like what he posted saying, like, congratulations are, credit to both Ryan and Tank for staying the course and getting it done. It was a lot of obstacles, but they got it done. You know what I'm saying? Then he hashtagged Davis Garcia. So I thought that was dope. And I don't think he would have released that statement if it wasn't, pretty much done and said. I can't wait for it. This Hector Garcia dude is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? I think the biggest issue for him right off the bat would be the speed. I think he's not the fastest guy. I want to say he's slow, but he's just not the fastest guy. And not only is he got good timing though, but Tank has very good timing as well. And Not only is Tank fast, he's quick too. You know what I'm saying? Got them cat-like reflexes, so I think that could be problematic for Hector Garcia. Tev Ryan fight Tev. Imagine if Tev Ryan fight. Tev win. Would Tank and Ryan still happen? That's a good question. I wonder though. I mean, because I would still watch it if they'd still be interested in having it, but I wonder, would that be enough to be like, he lost already? Luke got dynamite in that left hand. Yeah, Ryan got some real power too, yo. I will give him that. I really do believe it. He got some real power and speed. It was switch Tev versus Tank instead. Tev and Tank. I think he'd give Tev corrective eye surgery, respectfully, if they fought. I think Ryan wants to see Tank, Devin, or Shakur. I don't think so either. As long as he don't have to, but I see here. I think we gonna get Tank and Ryan though, cause I think he got a little more heart than people think he do. And when you got people like that could build you up and give you confidence, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I think we're going to get that fight. Hector has average speed with good timing and IQ. Facts. I agree with that 100%. Really good timing and good IQ, good punch selection and stuff like that. He has a bit of a wide stance, a bit flat foot, but he's still a good boxer in there. He's still a good boxer, and I believe it's going to be a good test for Tank. Yeah, he still got to land. Facts. Jerome, what's good with it, Rome? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. I think we fixed the head-eye coordination. I'm telling you, bro. Fix it. This be the third or fourth time we're supposed to get the Tank Garcia fight. Sheesh, man. Officially, man, this would be like officially though. I think it'd be like the second time. I think second or third. But I think the difference is now though, and I want y'all to like, I could be wrong about this, but just something to pay attention to. The difference is, and any other times when they were supposed to fight, is Steven Espinoza never came out and released no statement about the fight being done. He did exactly that this time. You get what I'm saying? So let me go find that tweet real quick or something that he had. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna find it. Ryan Garcia acts like a female. You know I know. Look at my boy, man. Jacory. Yeah, Ryan be acting sus. He didn't shooting up on his punches. He out of gas. Yeah, the thing is too, once Ryan Garcia start to get tired, his punch placements start to lack big time. That's one thing I noticed, and I feel like he like a front runner. I just feel like you gotta get him past 5-6 rounds, and he in trouble. I believe he in trouble after about 5-6 rounds. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Steven Espinoza has said, he said, done deal, it's on. All credit to Tank and Ryan. Lots of obstacles along the way, but they both stayed the course to give the fans the fight they want. Hashtag Davis Garcia. So, you know, the position he in, he wouldn't come out and put out, you know, false news. So that's how I feel like the fight is going to happen. JusDueBoxing and Dean and Wilder are legit boxers because the goal was to go going pro before all this, especially for the 18-year-old and rooting for him. Yeah, man, salute to Dean and what's how you say his name? Is it Walid? Salute to both of them, man. Salute to both of them. You make me want to go watch they fight again. Fate, you making me want to go watch the fight. Zach, salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling, man? How you feeling, man? Yeah, man. I just appreciate the people that see that that's what I be doing, man. Because I think a lot of times people, it kind of go over people's head. They gonna see though. I just got a lot of work to do. I got more eyes to bring to the sport, more people to, you know what I mean, to get used to the just do way of things. Ashley's corner, salute to the queen. How you feeling, Ash? How you feeling? Yeah, let me show why you in here, Ash. See, this the clip I was telling you about that I had. I think would have gave like no issue. Just real quick. Yeah, because I had found that one without notice how I didn't have the zone thing in there. It didn't have a logo and shit. It's somebody recorded it from their phone. I be good at finding those clips sometimes. That's why a lot of times I got so many clips in my brand section. It's crazy. The rematch in London and KSA card most likely. So I'm watching. I feel you, fate feeling that John right there. He said, man, he didn't care. He watching Dean the Great put on, man. Gerald, salute, bro. How you feeling? Appreciate you for pulling up on this good Sunday, man. Hope you doing good over there. Hope everybody feeling all right in the building. I appreciate y'all pulling up for this conversation. And again, y'all smash that like button if y'all didn't. But yeah, in boxing, man, it's already a shady business, a shady game. And the last thing you need is somebody in the sport that don't really have your best intentions. And I just wanted to be clear. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, they process be taking so long, yo, but maybe it's taking that as long. It's a slow process anyway, but maybe it's taking that long too because it was a longer live, maybe because y'all did over 5 hours too. And salute to the queens, man. If y'all ain't watched that, I don't usually try to suggest people to watch playbacks, but that's definitely one when once she got it back situated that y'all want to go check out, man. Man, yeah, me too, Ash. I had that problem mad times, yo. Like one day, right? Like I was good, right? I'm good. I done made about, I had videos up. It was up probably for days, maybe a week. Yo, mad of them popped up. Claim. I had like 3, 4. I said, man, what the hell? I was mad as hell, man. And then one time I got one of my longest video I did, the 11-hour joint. My 11-hour joint. I had like, damn, I had thousands of people come through there and I couldn't edit that one. And I almost want to delete it, but I'm like, man, guess I'm going to keep it. Yeah. That's all it was because it was long. They're going to get it right, though, because when they do, once they trim it, it's like that one little minute that they trim out or the seconds that they trim, it don't even, you know what I mean? You would look like it didn't even miss nothing. I had to do that with several videos. Like it'd be little clips because I like to tell a story when I post the shorter videos so people could have something to watch. You get what I'm saying? And in the process, I could learn to work on my editing as well. But yeah, man, just to pretty much sum up this conversation, man, this live, like keep the right people around you at all times. I think that's important for any level of success in life, especially if you know what I mean, you involved in something that requires you to have a team. Make sure all the players on the team is there for you. Get what I'm saying? And be a stand-up player as well. Always be a stand-up player yourself, man, and eliminate the snakes from around you, man. Keep the people that ain't for you or from around you. And then this, keep my chat comments out. Wait, page. Yeah. You could. It's gonna get there though. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get you right. Cause I had to do it on several videos. Like I had to do it one time, like on one video where it shortened my video so much, I just had to delete the video and redo it. You know what I'm saying? I had to redo the video. But sometimes, like when I do the shorter ones, I let it run the checks first. So if it say something wrong, but sometimes them checks don't always catch something. So you'll post something and man, hours later or maybe the next day or something. Or I've gotten them days later after I posted something like, damn, who the hell? Out of nowhere. So I hate it, but they'll fix it. They're going to get you right. And y'all did, and that deserved to be up, and people got to go catch that replay on that. Because the Queens, y'all, salute to the family. Y'all smashed the like button. The Queens, Ashley and Clee was over there cooking for over 5 hours yesterday. A lot of good energy, dope vibes over there from the Queens, man. Had a lot of good things to talk about, man. And they definitely do more than boxing over there, so they was chopping it up. So hopefully they hurry up so she could post that back up. So for y'all that didn't catch it, y'all could catch it because it was a good one. Oh, you would, Wally. I thought Dean had some fight in him, yo. I like Dean a little bit. He could fight. Man, you gonna make me watch the fight, man. Once I end this, bro. Now I'm watching the fight. Now I'm gonna watch it. Now I'm gonna watch it. And well, yeah, ladies, the Queens was fire, and I had shared it too, Ash too. I had shared y'all live as well, and I'm gonna start doing that more often to try to see, you know, anybody that don't know y'all be live to post it. So, you know, you want to just keep pushing this needle and trying to grow. But yeah, man, always you want to keep the right people around you, man. It's important, especially when your goal is to be successful and you compete in a sport that requires you to have a team. And that's one of the most important factors in being successful, especially in the sport of boxing, the people that you have around you. And if you got the right kind of team around you and everybody truly has your best interests at heart, then you're going to be successful, especially if you got the skill to go with it. And when we talk about a fighter like Tank Davis, we all know and understand this man ain't never been short on no skill. You get what I'm saying? So I believe he's entering, you know, if not already in his prime years. And I think he got some years before we got to worry about him slipping right now. And I think he's going to continue to be dangerous. And it'd be refreshing to know that he got himself in a situation that works for him and the people that's involved in that situation. And everybody that's involved truly want him to win because, you know, I ain't going to say I was so surprised, but it was a little wild. Yeah, man. Yeah. I said, and if you be wanting to check it, like how you know, like, I don't know if you ever noticed, like when you hit like your bell and check your notifications when you're on YouTube, you look on the other side, it got your mentions right there. And you click that and you will see whoever shared your stuff or if anybody mentioned you. Because anytime your name get tagged, it'll pop up in your mentions. So you go check them. And I'll be seeing and salute the Queen Tay because she be sharing the lives too. Salute, Queen. Appreciate you for pulling up and sharing the lives as you always do. So much appreciation to you. But yeah, I'm going to make sure I keep sharing them too. I don't get along with a lot of people in Cuban. Imagine that. Conclusion, Ellerbe is weird. Tank sleeves Ryan. Give Boo a fight right now. In facts. I'm in the fight on the counts. Dirty moves. I'm telling you, I saw skills. So I focused on now. That's what's up, man. Salute to Tay, the queen of MMA and combat. That's right, man. That's right. Tank's biggest fights are ahead of him. He hasn't reached the ceiling. And I agree 100% too. Salute to the TWT family. Appreciate all y'all pulling up. I figure I'm going to get to the 2-hour mark, man. I'll be here for about 10 more minutes, y'all. Yes, much appreciation. That's why I tell y'all this so much. Y'all hear me say that all the time because I do. I ain't never. Yeah. See, yeah. And that's how you check when people share. So I'll be and I appreciate Dr. Mark too, man, because he humbled me, man. He made a video about almost 20 minutes long, man, just, you know, giving me my, you know, flowers or my crown, as I like to say it, man, because, you know, most dudes don't like flowers. So I give y'all crown while y'all alive to wear it, man. Jaguar Black, salute. How you feeling? Appreciate you for pulling up. How you been? Yeah, he made a live just saluting my work, man. It's always good to know that people you know, this registering with you, man. It's registering with people. Appreciate you, Jaguar. How you feeling? And cause a while back, a couple fight weekends ago, a couple of y'all was in here. Yeah, who was in here when PBC came through my chat? Was any of y'all in here that day when PBC came through? I know a couple of y'all was. Word up. Premier Boxing Champs came through the chat, y'all. And made a couple comments and slid up out of here. For sure. I believe I screenshotted them. If I got the right ones, it made a couple. They appreciated us, and trying to entertain the people during the fights. Yeah, they definitely was here, man. They came through. I just thought, I don't know how often they do that, but I thought that was dope. Of course, why did everybody hit the like button? It's just, yes, man, y'all smash that like button, man, because I know y'all rocking with me how I'm rocking with y'all. Salute, Tay. Appreciate you. And workout session, getting ready for possible Thurman Spence fight. Hey, I respectfully, I see that he's trying to put in work, and I respect it. But I think for him to really be able to compete with Spence physically, he's gonna have to ramp up that workout a lot more. And I know he probably shaking back, but he got a ways to go, Ash, if he gonna really yeah, man. And I appreciate that. And everybody that do, man. Yeah, Gerald, you was here when PBC came through. I had to click their link to make sure it was really them. It really was them. It was the real Premier Boxing Champs. I said, well, man, look at people catching the work, man. And this is a hell of I'm telling you, one thing I learned in this 11 months, this YouTube grind is a serious one, man. You got to be cut out for it, man. And I know everybody ain't cut out for it. It's a hell of a grind. And people scared to fail. I ain't. I'm not. I'm going to cook whether it's 20 people, 2 people, 200 people. I'm going to cook regardless. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be a difference. The numbers ain't going to stop how I deliver the content. I'm going to always be motivated and be pushing when I click this live. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hell of a go watch the fight. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to definitely watch it. And I'm going to let you know what I think. I already got it in my on my phone right there. So when I ended, I could go watch it real fast, remember? Yeah, they slid up out of there. They said, okay, made a couple comments, though. As long as they made a couple comments, acknowledged the people, that's cool. But see, they wasn't getting bashed either because they probably don't do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because it's people that really got like vendettas against them. And I don't get into the trying to slander the networks. You get what I'm saying? I just don't do it. But I thought it was dope that they came through. They got 1.3 million subs, man. They should have, you know what I mean, went over there and should have shouted the team out. He was here too, Jose. Yeah, man. I was on Skywalker at the time. Then I came over. Oh yeah, man. That was dope. Keep workout. Yeah, he need to ramp it up. Ash, he can't get it. Yeah, that was dope that they came through. Skywalker that time too. They came through T joint too, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, was they making any rounds? I want to know who else they came through for. You know what I'm saying? Because that's TWT that they was coming through. That's love right there. You know what I mean? Said they hope we enjoying the fights or something like that. And appreciate we keeping everybody entertained and something along those lines. I said, look at PBC. Showing love to the people. Y'all know I'm Luther Vandross in the shower, y'all. Only in the shower, though. I'm Luther in the shower, y'all. I'm Luther in the shower. Appreciate all y'all, man, for coming here as y'all always do, man. But I'm always rooting for Tank Davis. I'm always rooting for fighters, period. I root for boxing and just be in a better place. And the more individuals that participate in the sport, especially the ones that are in positions of power, the more of those people that are genuine, real, and authentic people are in it to grow for the right reasons, to grow the sport, to help people change their lives, and to also make money, because there's nothing wrong with trying to make money. Like, as we all know, we need it, but that just can't be your only motivation. You get what I'm saying? Because I think that makes you a very limited individual when you only do things for money. You get what I'm saying? Like, even with this, you know what I mean? I don't get up every day and only have money in mind when I do this. I think that's why I'm able to push through any day that I feel like is a bad day. Like, it's days I have that's bad days. Y'all just won't know because I try not to ever bring it here. So, but this grind is a hell of a one for sure, man. I'm telling you. I would be nowhere to be found. Yeah, right. You usually respond to everything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. I had to duck my landlord. You stupid. What's good, Judah, man? Yeah, but yeah, I always wish the best for Tank. I don't fanboy for nobody. I salute all these dudes that risk their life for our entertainment and shit like that. And I know this is what they signed up for. They know it, but that's why I'm always rooting for boxing as a whole. Like, that's why I named my channel what I named it. You get what I'm saying? That's why I deliver content from a much more peaceful, fucking non-argumentative approach. You get what I'm saying? I stay true. I try to stay true to my name. Some people lately, they've been trying to drag me into debates and all types of stuff. I feel like people been trying to get me. New England Jets, 3-3 last quarter. I got my money. This one give me a bit. Everybody, please. Oh, good. Best of luck to you, Jose, man. You said New England and Jets. It ain't the last quarter. Who you bet for, Jose? They're working out. Just like retired R&B singer getting in shape for a reunion tour. I could probably go get the video to keep Thurman working out. I probably could get it for y'all because y'all know I'm the clip king. Y'all know I'll be getting them clips. Who Israel was good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Hopefully you enjoying this good Sunday, man. You know, I appreciate the fam. Anytime I'm talking boxing with y'all, I'm good. Trust me. But yeah, man, I just wanted to be clear. This wasn't to protect Tank because, you know, he's a grown man. He can handle that himself. But at the end of the day, if I seen some inconsistencies that I felt like needed to be spoke on. And again, I always try to have conversations that when y'all get here, y'all ain't heard it 3, 4, 5 times already. Like, you know, some of them I know are going to be like that because of certain stuff that be, you know, we all be having to talk about and do our takes on. But for the most part, I try to at least keep that in mind and try to give y'all a different conversation instead of the same one over and over and over. Straight almost off. That's what I like to hear, bro. Glad you good over there, bro. The fight was set for Tank to lose. Good thing it didn't go their way. You see what I'm saying? And people be just thinking he being some sensitive, paranoid dude. And in fact, dudes is truly rooting on him, rooting and praying on his downfall. Leonard Ellerbe was heard by his people saying, yo, Rolly about to knock Tank out. He truly was rooting against this dude. That's crazy to me. That's crazy when you're supposed to either be neutral or rooting for him. You get what I'm saying? Or be neutral. Don't say nothing. And I don't feel like you said it because that's something you truly thought. I think you a salty guy. And the fact that he ain't under y'all thumb and making money for y'all wanted him to lose. That's why he was saying, yo, these dudes really want me to lose. That's why when he posts, it be so cryptic and it be seeming personal sometimes because he like, yo, that's what motivated him. Like the people that's really with you want you to lose. Keith, you getting starched. Yeah, Crush, it's going to be rough for him. It's going to be rough, man. Appreciate all y'all smash the like button if y'all haven't. I don't like seeing Tank and Truck going at it. Yeah, man. I hate that, bro. I hate that, yo. And that went over a lot of people's head. So that's why when I bring it up in a way where I'm not trying to present it as a headline. Like I knew I could have tried to put that in the title. And no, I don't want to make it look like that's what I'm with. Like trying to promote that. It's just unfortunate to see that they not on the same page right now. You know what I'm saying? And again, I like to see people come together, brothers come together. It's dope to have a Truck and a Tank in the same camps. Like, you get what I'm saying? Come on, man. Them dudes is talented as hell. I remember somebody asked a Truck, who better out of y'all two? Like, yo, man, I told that interviewer, man, kiss my ass. Don't ask me that. Trying to pit me up against my brother. Couldn't believe the interviewer asked him that. Hope all the fam is good. Yeah, Ash, they had like a little exchange on social media, like back and forth, and basically to paraphrase, it was like I'm thinking that stems from the relationship that Devin Haney and Truck have. And remember, Truck was supposed to have that fight, and Devin Haney was in the back room trying to save the fight. So you don't just do that for anybody, right? So I'm assuming they're pretty cool, or they form some type of bond or relationship or friendship, you know what I mean, within the sport. And forget how it started. I don't even remember exactly, but I know Tank told Truck to something along the lines like go with your Muslim brothers, like, you know what I mean, like no loyalty or something, and go with your Muslim brothers or something like that. And Truck basically was saying like he neutral in the situation. Like when y'all fight, it ain't got nothing to do with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it just seemed like I never seen them exchange, like, you know what I mean, back and forth. It seemed like they not rocking with each other. I hate to see that. I'm glad ain't nobody, because sometimes I'll be in the comments, like because sometimes you can make content out of that, but that's not something that I'll be happy to talk about. Like some people see it as like, you know, maybe a headline, juicy. I don't know. For me, I'm more so looking at it like, damn, you ain't cool with these dudes. Don't not be cool with your man, your brother, man. Y'all like brothers, man. Y'all all I did was see y'all support each other throughout your careers. The entire way that I seen, every interaction I ever seen from them dudes was positive and like brothers. Like, don't let no petty differences or, you know what I mean, stop y'all from being brothers. Don't do it. And I go for both of them. But it seemed like Tank just being mad right now. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like Tank just a little mad or being away because of he being cool with somebody, I guess. Thurman training for Boots. He gonna get my respect whether he fighting Spence or Boots. Like he get the utmost respect from me. JJ, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling on this good Sunday, bro? Appreciate you stopping through as always, man. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all smash the like button if y'all haven't. Corner Street Rock Digger Boxing Talk. I'm telling you, yeah, Ash been dope, man. Been dope. Truck and Haney been friends for a while, but what was said between Tank and Truck? Yeah, it was like he told him to like go with your Muslim brothers. Tank was saying like, and I'm assuming when he say go with your Muslim brothers, you know, Haney is Muslim, so I'm assuming that's who he's talking about. Because then, you know, Truck was saying something along the lines like, you know, like it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like you funny, like something you being funny or some shit like. It ain't got nothing to do with me when y'all fight. Like I ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, you know, basically saying like I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? So I should go find it again. I should go look for it, see if I can find it again real quick. That was all, my brother. Don't let nobody ever before you go against your real friends ever. Yeah, facts. Don't ever go against your people. Ever, man. They saying Truck and Tank got a light beef. I mean, I seen the exchange. I don't know how many people seen it. My man had hit me about it, talking to me about it, but I already had seen what he was talking about. But I just wanted to touch on that because, again, you know, it ties into this live and real life. Like boxing is real life. Like these relationships that people be, you know what I mean, having with these dudes, they be people they spending hours on end with, whether it's training, traveling, fighting in tournaments, all this stuff. Like I hate to see people fall out over petty differences because I ain't never did nobody dirty in my life. And it's fall, of course, I have fallout, but I know it don't be me. So you get what I'm saying? I just hate to see it happen in boxing. They stronger together, man. It's as cliche as that sound, that's what it is. They stronger together, man. I don't want to see two dudes that's like brothers going at it. I hate to see it. Man, shit. Ain't no friends when it come to make it ends. It's Tank's job. Yeah. But I think they could I don't think that's something that they can't fix. If they truly rock with each other, they'll find a way to figure it out. They'll fix it. They'll find a way to fix it. But in the meantime, you know, anybody that's, you know, caught rooting for you rooting against you behind your back, but publicly making it seem like they feel like you the best fighter in the world and shit like that, that's inconsistent character and behavior. Like, that's suspect energy, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't nothing or nobody that Tank need around him for what he trying to accomplish in his life. You get what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that we see some of these situations play out the way they do. But like I said, him and Trucker don't seem like there's something that they can't come back from. And it's the same thing with him and Floyd and Ellerbe. But again, that's a little bit weird. Like, rooting against somebody behind their back and then somebody in his family catch you, some people that he trusts and genuinely care about, that's a bit weird. You know what I'm saying? That's super weird to me. Tank and Truck both live in Baltimore, they've been friends. And he came along and all of them was friends. Even Tank and Haney. Now Devin's the enemy and Tank don't like Truck and Haney's friendship. That's what it seemed like. That's what I feel like. They'd get through that. If you get what I'm saying, that's something like Ash. And I just wanted to highlight it because it tied into like, where's the love? And I feel like that's what them two dudes always displayed towards one another. They always displayed that they truly care about these brothers. When they fighting, they posting, supporting, saluting in the comments, talking to each other. Like, it's always been love. So I like to see things like that continue and them young kings continue to build each other up, because it's a lot I believe that Truck could learn from Tank. You get what I'm saying? And you just don't need to keep seeing these relationships go sour over petty differences. Like, start putting that petty stuff aside and stick with the people that really rock with you, man. If you ain't did nothing that you can't come back from, sit down, have the tough conversation that need to be had, and make sure y'all on the same page, and you go from there. And you do whatever's necessary to avoid that same pitfall moving forward. That's what you do when you really care about the person that, you know. And I truly think the way unless they did a hell of a job pretending, and I don't think they was pretending, but I think Tank just, you know what I'm saying? I think you gotta think, yo, and this is just my opinion, my perspective on it. Think like he already got Floyd, a guy that said that was like a son, Tank was like a son. You know what I'm saying? Already not rooting for him, not speaking on him, not supporting him. It seemed like now that he's no longer making money for you. You get what I'm saying? He was supposed to be showing the utmost love, because all people feel like all he did was put you in position to win. So all he did, he made you a millionaire. I get that, but it's two sides to that. All Tank did was beat ass. All he did was beat the ass he was supposed to beat. All he did was knock out down there everybody he fought. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a two-sided coin. Like, as well as like, you get what I'm saying, that he he was put in position. He was continued to be able to be put in position because he handled business. You get what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. That's why I was saying, like, earlier, I didn't want to talk about the negative things that they were doing or into, like, the personal side of it. I was speaking on the business side and just trying to be fair. Like, if you're going to salute me and root for me in public, root for me behind my back twice as hard in private. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how I give it up. You get what I'm saying? You went to the minor leagues. Oh, shit. I was a complete idiot. Damn. Shay Jackson, salute. Appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling? Appreciate you, Jaguar. Always two sides. And again, it's like it's self-accountability on both sides. But it's like, for me, I was trying to stay away from trying to make it look like it was somebody's fault, and more so point out, like, don't be a snake, man. Don't be secretly praying on my downfall, and to the point where you get confident enough to root against me and my people catch you. And you know what I'm saying? It's like you really was supposed to be either neutral in that situation or rooting for me. And the fact that you was rooting against me, it speaks volumes. You get what I'm saying? And I think it also is an indication of how, or that actual partnership and relationship ran its course. You know what I'm saying? When you got people no longer in the space where they could root for you, it's just time to move on. And then and again, in having this conversation, I try to make sure I ain't presented in a way where I'm making it somebody's fault and somebody's innocent or a victim. Ain't no victims. It's accountability on everybody involved in a situation. So just to be fair, but it's like, it's also, this situation could be an indication that it's time to just move on. And what better time than now, especially when people have shown their true colors and shown, you know, not to be with you when it was supposed to be. So that's where I was going. That's why I was going with it. Got the fight. He didn't say who. No. He said Rolly was about to knock Tank out. This is what Tank people heard directly from Leonard Ellerbe. He said Rolly is about to knock Tank out. So that's what that was. He said that directly in the post. It's in the thumbnail. He said it directly. So salute LB. Appreciate you for pulling up. But yeah, that's what Tank said. And you know what I mean? And I think that was pretty lame to do that. You know what I mean? If you was neutral because it was two fighters in the same stable or whatever the case, then be neutral. But don't be secretly rooting on my downfall because you know, I said my ties with y'all is about to be up. You know what I'm saying? So now I ain't saying you gotta love everybody, but don't show fake love. You get what I'm saying? That's all that is. So, and again, to add to this point, like this is exactly what I know some people are gonna be like, oh, you using him as an example? Yeah, because it's fitting for this situation. Adrian Broner had a similar situation with Leonard Ellerbe. And I said right off the bat, I didn't agree with the way he went at him. I don't think he had to like go at him like that, but I think that was exactly what was on his mind at the time, and that's exactly how he felt. So it was an honest reaction. But I still don't agree that he had to do it that way. But that's just listen to what he was saying. Like, I know the message, the way he delivered it was wrong, but he wasn't wrong about what he was saying. Like, y'all dudes ain't with me. Y'all not with me. Y'all not with me. Whole time y'all in my face talking about what I could do. You could do it. You good. Then behind my back, y'all picking against me. That's why he went off. But because the message was such delivered in like in a lot of people's eyes, it was distasteful. The way he delivered the message and mad disrespectful. It was a bit emotional because it was a real response. That's how he felt. But you couldn't tell him he was lying. Dude couldn't tell him he was lying. They couldn't look him in his face and say, yo, you lying about what you talking about. No, y'all was halfway rooting for him. You was fake cheering for him. And y'all really wanted him to lose whole time. Y'all in his face telling him he could do it, but then behind his back, some of y'all y'all was making bets that he lose, all type of shit. Y'all was literally betting y'all money that this man lose. You get what I'm saying? But faking like y'all was with him. It was crazy. Mayweather say currency over legacy, and I'm sure that has a lot of the Tank and Ellerbe and Mayweather is going through. I'm telling you, man. And just to kind of piggyback off that a little bit, and why I think that could be a reality, because a lot of people feel like Tank, I don't know. You got people that feel like he won't fight any and everybody. I'm not one of them people. I hear the things Calvin Ford say they talk about too. I heard some of the things he released and said like, yo, Tank he want to fight the absolute best. Then when you hear a guy say, currency over legacy, you can see where they could butt heads at. But people can't see it being that way because they think it's only one way. You get what I'm saying? Tank don't really want to fight nobody. Nah, they ain't. You never know what's really his problem. You never know what kind of conversations or promises he was made and if they delivered or not. Because one thing we do know, y'all, you can say anything about Tank. I'm not talking about the personal stuff that they go through. I'm just talking about when it comes to the sport of boxing. One thing that we do know Tank did was handle his business each and every time he got his ass in that ring. You get what I'm saying? Each and every time he got his ass in that ring, he handled business. And at the end of the day, fighters fight, right? My bro Ricky Williams said all the time. Salute to my bro Ricky Williams. Fighters fight, right? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And when it was time for Tank to fight, what did he do? He fought, and he fought well. And he always got the job done, and he never came up short. You got him the opportunities, and he took advantage of the moment. He never made you look stupid when it came to him performing in that ring. You get what I'm saying? He always handled his business. He always did what he was supposed to do. So, you know what I mean? It's easy to make him the fall guy, or the bad guy, or some people to say, he did this and that. The floor, I get all of that. I'm just talking about business side. When it was time for that man to get in the ring and beat the ass, knock somebody's head off, that's exactly what he got in there and did. It's not a sport anymore, but Tank, you still got that left uppercut, and that's the right hook. He's good. Facts, for sure. True indeed. And they keep making excuses around signing the contract. Get your chin checked by Tank. Facts. Get in there and get it done, man. Tank ready to fight you. They made that happen. Salute to them boys for getting that done, man. Getting that fight done. Squared away. Made the best man win. I know some people feel like it ain't going to be so easy. It's not about it being easy for Tank. No fight is easy when you got a person that's really in there trying to win. Get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like skills pay the bills, experience. You know, Tank has a maturity to his game. He's a grown man in life and in the ring. You know, a lot of this stuff, he was getting in trouble. You know, I know he got another situation going on, but you know what I'm saying? The move seemed a bit more reckless with him. Used to be in the news for the wrong things or just in people's mouths for the wrong reasons. And whether it was undisciplined or a decision he made outside the ring. Since then, I think he's done a pretty damn good job at keeping his nose clean, staying out the mix, staying out the way, staying focused, keeping the weight down, looking spectacular in his fights. And I think you got to just give him credit for that because he was on a path that could have definitely, you know, went south for him. And he had the discipline, the mental fortitude to switch things up, you know what I'm saying, and right the shit. And as a result, he got himself put in a position where sky is still the limit, man. It's still a lot that he could accomplish in the sport. And I think one of the for sure things that he need to do from this point on is make sure everybody that you deal with is truly there for you. And I don't think you can ever go wrong. It's not about nobody's fault who did it. You know, if the relationship can be salvaged and it can be authentic and genuine and real, then you don't need it anyway. And the silver lining in this situation, although it's unfortunate to see, you know, y'all split up like this and you not be in a situation where you could consistently learn not only the business, like I said, but the boxing as, you know what I mean? It's so many things you can learn from Floyd, and it's unfortunate that y'all had a situation where y'all probably won't even do that. But again, the relationship is unsalvageable. It can't be fixed. The fence can't be mended. Then, you know, just respectfully go your way. You got GTD Promotions, do business with Al Heyman. You got a real one, like a father figure like Calvin Ford, Coach Kenny. You can't lose, bro. You can't lose. And you got a God-given power. You're not only a talented fighter, I believe Tank is a gifted fighter. It's different than just talent. It's talent. There's very talented fighters in boxing. Then you got some talented and God-gifted fighters in boxing. I think Tank is one of them. I think, you know, with the skill set combined with the devastating power, any fight that he participate in, at the very worst, he's going to be in a 50-50 fight. Like I've always said before on his channel, when it pertains to Tank Davis and his chances of winning a fight, those are great odds. 50-50 is very great odds to have in any fight. And you got to think that's the very worst end of things for him. It's 50-50. So I think, you know, we going to continue to see this man be great. And as long as he continue to keep the people from around him that never loved him or if it wasn't genuine, keep them people away, and you continue to do what's best for Tank Davis, your family, your team, and y'all move as a unit, and he'd be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't stress it enough. Calvin Ford, having him in his corner, I think is priceless, to be honest with you. Some of the guys he fought wasn't big names, but they were tough. Like you say, skills pay the bills. He made those guys. He fought. Now they get bigger paydays just because they fought Tank, and that's a facts. Just facts. Facts. True indeed. Jose, keep that circle small, and make sure. You know what I mean? Even though the circle is small, make sure those people that's involved in that small circle are all for you. It's easier to, you know what I mean? It's easier to, you know what I mean, when you don't have so many people anyway, but still in all, no matter how small that circle, make sure all parties are involved, are in it with a common goal for you. And they all have your absolute best interests at heart, and they just want to see you do well. Make sure that that's the case moving forward. And you let your fist take care of the rest. Let's win on that. And y'all might disagree, but Tank versus Ryan, to me, is a dangerous fight for Tank, but he still won't get the credit if he beat Ryan Styles. Make fights now. You know what? And I always say this, Jaguar, it all depends on who you're talking to. I think people in here as this channel grows and goes. I think we have more and more diehard fans, and we gonna give him his credit. So, old media type people and people that just want to be Tank detractors, they might not try to give him his credit, but we know better. We know this Garcia and Garcia back to back are two quality fights, despite what people want to say. I'm for one, no, I ain't saying Ryan is the most skilled, but I'm just saying in terms of there are some things that he possessed, there are some challenges and dangers that he could present as well. It's just not. Neither of these fights are worth crapping on. Like, you can't tell me neither of these fights ain't solid. You get what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it. And I'm not big on complaining about the sport. I try to enjoy it because I say it all the time. People ruin the entertainment factor when you complain. And the fact that we got people calling Hector Garcia a tune-up, despite the fact that he's an undefeated champion, he coming off two of the biggest wins of his career. You get what I'm saying? Dominated Chris Colbert, dominated Roger Gutierrez, and still can't get no credit. And I think the fact that people are calling him a tune-up, they don't know. Most of those people are not all, though. Not all. Some people just don't like the fight. They got their reasons. I respect it. But for the detractors, they want to call it they call it a tune-up, but they don't know. By them saying that, you just telling me how good you think Tank is, that you're just calling this dude a tune-up. You get what I'm saying? They don't realize that. They so busy hating that they don't realize it in another way, in so many words, indirectly, you're telling me how good you think Tank Davis is because you feel like Hector Garcia is a tune-up. So I'm like, okay, cool. But he is not. I do personally believe he can potentially be a more competitive fight than Ryan and Tank. I think that's possible. It's not no foregone conclusion, but I think a chance is real. It's a real possibility. I will say that. It's not for sure, but it's a real possibility. It's just something to look for. Because I think Hector Garcia is a more proven boxer. I think he's more skilled and versatile than Ryan Garcia. I mean, he showed me to have more tools in his bag at this point in his career than Ryan Garcia did. So we're going to see how things shake out. January 7th, we got Tank. We got Tank and Hector Garcia. And like I said, if he ain't unsubscribed, Hector Garcia did subscribe to the channel some months back. And he did. I made a couple posts or something, and he ended up subbing to the channel. It was the real Hector Garcia, too. So I know he don't speak English, but he did sub. So, yeah, man, I'm going to just keep my eyes and ears close to the situation, man. I'm going to continue to support Tank and support boxing as a whole. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give me a reason not to support him. I was very adamant about not watching his fight if he gave me a trash fight too. And then turn around and look. Not only is they gonna give me the Ryan Garcia fight down the stretch, you giving me a Hector Garcia versus Tank Davis. He did us all a solid. He said, "Hey man, you won one, I give you two. Y'all want to see Ryan? I give you two. You want to see me against Garcia? I give you another Garcia." Get what I'm saying? So, solid fight, good fight. I'm glad that we got some clarity and an announcement as to what Tank Davis going to do. I personally can't wait to see this fight play out. I think skills going to pay the bills. I think Hector Garcia got skills of his own. He's a very polished, solid fighter. But I think Tank is a special talent. I think the speed might be a bit much. I think that might be problematic. The power, for sure, once he start to touch you, is always going to be a problem because nobody can stand there and take that power like that. So I think Hector got his work cut out for him, but he also present his certain set of challenges as well. He will be the bigger man on fight night. He's a solid fighter. Good punch selection, like I said. Good punch placement, too, if you watch him. And he's a patient guy, too. Picks his shots very well. I mean, he's responsible defensively. But again, when we talk about Tank Davis, you need to be great defensively. And even that might still, prove not to be enough. So we're going to see. Nah, I don't see it either. I see him testing him, but I don't see him beating him. Translate whatever you want. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Sean, salute to you, bro. Kind of rich and chat aside, so it was a pleasure. Hey, man, I appreciate you pulling up, man. And appreciate you being part of the family, man. I ain't seeing that, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, man. So I appreciate it, man. We gonna wish they kept it in-house. Yeah, man. This is like, yeah, hate to see it. So hopefully it's something that it kind of fizzles out and it kind of works its way out for the sake of the situation. Because I do like they better off together, man, and especially on the same page. It's a lot that young man still could accomplish at, what is he, 27, 28. So I'm rooting for Tank Davis. Salute to the Rise podcast. Salute to Baltimore, man. Shit. Salute to the whole area. Man, salute where they say the fight is going to be in DC. Salute to DC as well, man. You happy and anticipate? Yeah, man. I'm cool with them. Hey, you get what I'm saying, Ash? And we usually don't get two. We got two. We got two fights that we could look forward to. Garcia and Garcia, man. Complain if you want, but I refuse to be part of that party. I ain't complaining. I think we about to get two quality fights. And whenever Tank Davis is in the ring, it's must-see TV, if we being honest. Martin and Rivera, that's going to be a tough fight for Frank Martin, I believe. That'll be his toughest fight, most competitive fight to date. I truly believe, not just on paper. I think the fight will play out that way. But I do got faith in Frank Martin. I got faith in Derek James as a trainer, y'all know. Frank Martin, don't forget about the body. He got very good feet. He has solid power. He's going to be the shorter man, shorter reach. I think he's going to have to overcome that. That's going to be an early challenge, you know what I mean, for him to overcome early the size and reach of Rivera. I think if he could nullify that 1-2 a bit that Rivera likes to throw and close the gap without, taking too much punishment, we're going to have a good fight, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely going to have to work to get in. But good thing for Frank Martin is I believe he has the ring IQ, the intelligence, and the feet to be able to get in the range in which he need to do his work. So that's going to be important, what range they fight at and how quick Martin is able to close the gap and get in range where he could successfully, get to Rivera. So that's going to be entertaining. But I'm leaning towards Frank Martin. Like both polished fighters, both of them solid, well-rounded. I think Frank is a little more defensively sound than Rivera. I think Rivera leaves himself open a bit more. So we're going to see. We're damn sure going to see. So I can see that. Yeah, they be acting like they do. Yeah, I got Frank Martin, Ash. Who's going to be the favorite? That's a good question. I don't know. I would not know. That's a good question. I don't know who would be the favorite. Yeah, definitely not in public, Sean. Facts. Definitely not. Do it where y'all could go at each other however y'all want, where people just don't know. Take by chin dislocation. Hey, Rivera is better than people. Better than a lot of people think. Yeah, Frank gonna have to bring his best game, in my opinion, or he will lose. Yeah, I'm 100% with you, Ash. That's what I think. He a big lightweight. It's gonna be a tough fight for him. But I'm just leaning towards him. I feel like he can get it done. I got faith in Derek James as a coach and that them as a combination. And I think the fact that Rivera he likes that 1-2. I feel like that's something they're gonna have to be prepared for, that 1-2, and take advantage of the openings that he do because he leaves himself open quite a bit. Rivera does, but oftentimes he in there with somebody that can't take advantage of it or is unable to take advantage of it. Slipping and dipping. Salute, yo. How you feeling, bro? Had to cut upset if he fights smart. Yeah, he gonna need more. I think he need more than fighting smart though. Tank it's gonna be a tough out, but he gonna be a good competitor and good solid test for Tank. He's gonna fight back and he's smart. He can fight. And I like Hector Garcia. And I just got Tank in that one. I think once Tank start to touch him, I think that's when the fight gonna change. Got Martin, but damn, yeah. Nah, I'm with you. It's a tough one. Yeah, I'm feeling like that, Ash. I know that's a fight that definitely is a true 50-50. It really could go either way. That's going to be one of the best fights, I think, to start the year off. No, matter of fact, the end of the year. Excuse me, y'all. The end of the year. It's going to be one of the best fights to end the year because that's in December 17th, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be one of the, you know what I mean? best fights to end this year. So we're gonna see. I got Frank Martin in a tough fight. I don't think he knocks Rivera out. I think it goes to decision. I got Frank Martin winning, maybe a split decision or something like that. So, but I appreciate all y'all stopping through as always, man. What he say? Tank, he got caught very well by Floyd Mayweather. Come on, let's keep it. He got taught. He got, but there's so much more he could learn. K-Rod was good with it, bro. I was just about to get up out of here too, man. But we're gonna have to do something because I've been telling the bros I got some lives that I wanted to chop up, man. That we all could do some open panel stuff. So I've been trying to see what time worked for everybody, man, so we can make it work. But I was just to wrap this up, man. Y'all know, keep the right people around you. Keep the right people in your circle. Surround yourself with real love, not the fake love. Make sure the people that root for you publicly are rooting for you twice as hard, privately. You know what I'm saying? And you keep people around you that's there for you, and you could never go wrong, man. You put out to Angel Ruiz. That fights at 54. We're going live today, but he had plans to do with family. If you're going live, I'll stop through in a second. If you're gonna go live, I just wanted to go eat real quick and and I'll be back for sure. Yeah, man. All y'all, man. Y'all continue to have a great Sunday. Again, I appreciate y'all coming through, having this conversation with me. Salute to my TWT family. As always, salute to the whole Just Do family and everybody that supports the fam. Y'all appreciate it, and y'all know how we give it up. We're going to keep rocking, rolling, grinding. I'm pretty sure T on. If y'all still, on, y'all slide over to the bro. I'm pretty sure he's doing some football. I think he's doing his football stream for sure. But yeah, K-Rod, I hit you behind the scenes, yo. So, because if you want to chop it up on something, and that's just how serious I am. I really something you wanted to chop it up on, I'll start up another live, and we damn sure could chop it up, bro. Nah, yeah, man. We gonna get it right. I just spoke to I forget the fighter's name, the young guy. He's early in his career. He 1-0. Well, he reached out to me. He wanted to do an interview. I think he wanted to do it for today. I'd rather do it for like Monday or Tuesday. And Jahai Tucker also was another one, y'all. He said let's get it done. So me and him gonna set up a date. He already, he responded. I'm gonna get that situated. I'm gonna see what time worked for him. And so now I forget this other fighter, but he's 1-0 so far. He reached out to me. So again, just so I stay true to my word, no matter how big or small the fighter, I will sit down and have a conversation with him. I just want y'all to know that it's not all about who's popular. It's about who really brings something to the sport that need, eyes shed on they light, on their situation in their career. So again, man, y'all stay tuned. I'm definitely working. I'm gonna definitely do more to try to bring y'all more. I don't even like the word interview. More conversations and sit downs with these fighters. Salute to Brian Norman Jr. for being the first one to join the platform. But Jahai Tucker said, "Let's get it done." So I'm gonna find out what day works for him, and y'all stay tuned, man. So I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm trying to connect and build with these fighters. And like I said, I just appreciate that some of these guys are real young, genuine, young fighters, man. And I reach and they reach back. And like I said, some of them reach out first, like the young man from today. I'm mad I don't have his name right off the bat, man. But just stay tuned for that, because I'm staying, I'm on it, y'all. I'm staying on it. I'm definitely staying on it. What's his name? Yeah, hold on. My bad. What's his name? Jalil Tuco Reddick. You know what I'm saying? He want to know. You know what I'm saying? Jalil Reddick. So y'all remember that name, man. And again, He's early in his career, but that don't mean that I'm too big or too small. You know what I mean? No fighter is too big or too small for me to talk to. It don't matter who it is. If you trying to push and you got something going on, I'm willing to chop it up and talk to you. You can go loud. Now, yeah, we could do that, K-Rod, definitely, man. Yeah, K-Rod. So he said, let's get it done. So I said, man, let's work. Let's work, man. Appreciate you, Jose. Much appreciation as always, bro. New England just went up. Just need my money. I hope you win too, bro. Swear I hope you do. I like to hear that y'all made money. Yeah, I hope you win too, bro. But again, salute to the family. Much love to everybody that supports the channel, the brand, the family. Hit the like button on the way out. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to keep grinding. Got some interviews on the way. I'm going to set up some times and schedules, man, and we're going to work, man. So much love to everybody. Y'all continue to enjoy y'all Sunday, and I'll be back, with another one. So we up out of here. Peace.